Over 6,000 years ago, 6 divine beings known as the Archons came together and claimed a pair of celestial bodies, known as Brimber and Sormul. Time passed, wars were waged, and cities grew from the era of dust till the rusting ages. Then, 120 years before the game, the skies went red. Demonic creatures fell from the heavens and waged war on life itself. Prayers to the Archon of War, Abrillion, were left unanswered for the first time those days. Eventually, the reign of demons stopped, and the bulk of them were beaten back by nameless heroes. But the destructive force of a worldwide war left a permanent stain, and many of the living demons went into hiding. In the port town of Blastow, on the planet Sormul, a young boy named Ket found one of these demons bound by chains that called itself the Old Man. It forced a pact of allegiance onto Ket and turned him into an aversion, a cursed race of people touched by the demons. His skin turned blue, he lost many of his memories, and gained powers he barely knew how to control. 2 years later, his uncle, a shop owner named Mikhail, sent him into the woods to deal with bears. A few other adventurers were hired to join Ket, Abris, a halfling druid from the woods themselves, Altai, an enigmatic woman with an enormous axe, and a turtle, a mystical being of legend named Olo. The 4 of them followed bear tracks to a cave, where they found a dying man who called himself Dr. Rune. He gave them a strange artifact, and as a dying wish asked that they take it to a distant stranger named Darius. The artifact bonded with Altai, knocking her unconscious. They returned to Blastow to find that one of Ket's old friends had joined a new guild, the Coastal Inquisition. The Inquisition learned about the artifact and suspected that Ket had found it. His friend asked the group to join the Inquisition, but Ket refused them. They resorted to raiding his home, killing Mikhail in the process. With nothing left to lose, the team set out to find Darius. They boarded the boat of a Tabaxi pirate, setting sail to the west. After a battle with rival pirates, a colossal sea serpent conjured a storm that left them stranded on a strange island. While a stowaway kobold repaired the now beached and broken ship, the party ventured into the island to find a handful of stray demons and a woman trapped by the curse of a dead titan. The party cleared the islands of the demons and restored her memory. She revealed that she was an elf, a rare angelic race from another world. This gave Altai the confidence to reveal that she too was an elf, and had left home to learn the truth about a spectral companion that travels with her, unseen by anyone else. They also entered a ruined temple to Indo, the Archon of Nature, and the artifact bonded with a strange magical well inside. The ship was repaired, then the old man commanded Ket to kill the kobold, to stave off the sea serpent and protect Abris, which he did. They sailed to the port town of Murkgate and found a man named Threeko trying to sell a dragon, which broke out of its cage and attacked the town. After killing it, the man thanked them and revealed the dragon was actually a curse, offering to guide them to his home and reward them. During their travel, an assassin appeared, dead set on killing Altai. He succeeded, but the relic magically rewrote the event, restarting the day and eliminating the assassin. As another aspect of its enigmatic nature, it instead bonded with Abris. Later on their journey, they came across a paladin of the Archons, Conrad, who was sent to look for a hidden city in the area. He joined the party, and Threeko led them to a city called Layton's, a magical location hidden behind a waterfall. Threeko then reveals that the curse was actually a result of a selfish wish granted by the ruler of Layton's, the Dragon King. He was exiled and told not to return home until he learned from his curse. The party met with the king to vouch for Threeko's redemption, but the king was unable to use his powers. An intruder had followed the party into Layton's and was set on killing the king. Inside an urgent dungeon chase, Abris was mysteriously killed and then revived by the relic in a different manner. It then bonded with Ket. They learned the secret history of the Dragon King and killed the intruder. During the final fight, the paladin was felled by dark magic. It was revealed that the actual wish granter was a colossal godlike being, a Dracodaeus named Yoko. As a reward for saving Yoko, each of the party members was granted one wish. Ket immediately wished to banish the old man from his life, and his chains snapped. The true result of this wish remains a mystery. Threeko wished to understand his heritage and left Layton's. Olo wished for Conrad, the paladin, and Conrad's wife to be revived. Abris abstained from her wish, being content with her life. Altai wished to understand her spectral companion, and was given a vision that revealed the small creature to her allies. Conrad was also granted a wish, and ended up wishing for never-ending pastries for Abris. He then left to live quietly with his wife. The party stayed in Layton's for a while and helped the people in town. Olo was then psionically contacted by his brother, who said their other 2 siblings had gone missing. He promised to meet them in a few days' time, and the party set out to greet him. Instead, they found a nightmarish creature that tried to abduct Olo, and almost seemed crafted to void the party's abilities. After defeating it, a villain revealed himself as Norilius Mandrago, and admitted to having created the creature. He invites the party to his manor, threatening to kill Olo's missing siblings otherwise. The party changed their priorities and headed toward Mandrago. Along the way, they ran into a platoon of the Knights of the Hollow. The leaders of the platoon, Tenendex and Gravestock, offered to protect the party in exchange for a nearby bounty, which they collected. Gravestock explains that the Knights served the missing Archon, Abrillion, and wish to see him return. During their travels, Ket reads an ancient codex through magical means, and speaks the name of a demon, accidentally summoning it. The giant volcanic creature laid waste to the Black Knights, killing all but Tenendex before being felled. Tenendex swears vengeance on them and vanishes into the night. Ket, horrified by his mistake, left the party in hopes they would succeed in their tasks without his help or leadership. Feeling empty without Ket, the party ventured into a desert city of oaths, Vertruvia, and allied with a warrior from the area named Delia. Using divination magic, they learned that Ket was somehow in 2 locations at once. They tracked him inside the city to find a human man who resembled Ket, but he fled from them. They went into the desert to investigate the other location, and Delia revealed that she was friends with a tame demon, a giant skeletal bird called the Waking One. It led them to its nest, a giant mound of those who had fallen in the desert. Here they found the body of their Ket, his blue skin now colder than before. Delia revealed that she now has the relic, and feels compelled by dreams to visit a nearby dungeon. On the way to the dungeon, the human finds them, revealing that he is the recreation of Ket by the relic. They continue onward to find a hidden temple of Gen, the twin archon of life and death. They see visions of their families, and find another well. When the artifact bonds to it, the Waking One goes into a frenzy and has to be killed by Delia. Once the well is activated, it becomes a magical portal to the Temple of Indo they visited before. They bid farewell to Delia and continue across the desert. After saving gnomes from goblins, they reach the ocean, and Mandrago sends an unsettling creature to guide them across the water to Mandrago's manor. Once inside, Narilius treats them to dinner and weaves a network of convincing lies and explains that Olo's old master has died. He asks what secrets the old mystic kept, but Olo was never told them. He tries to explain this to Mandrago, only upsetting the elder. He falsely bids the party farewell, then kidnaps Olo in secret and replaces him with a doppelganger. The party leaves with false versions of Olo and his siblings, who vanish the following night. They returned to the manor and fought with Mandrago, who overpowered them with dark magic from Altai's homeland, the Fae. One by one they were killed by Narilius, and the Tesseract did not revive them. Season 2 takes place over 30 years after these events, with a resurgence of the dormant demons. The more powerful aberrations, unable to be killed by nameless heroes, were bound by arcane chains, and now those chains are being broken.
Just what is the Tesseract? Who was Dr. Room? Who are the new heroes? Who is breaking the chains? Is the old hero's story truly over? Will Logan ever get over his fear of exposition? Find out in Season 2 of Tesseract!
And we're live.
What?
Oh, fuck. So what double clicks will get you.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Tesseract.
Hi guys! Holy crap, there's a lot of you in the chat! Oh my god!
So what just happened now is what the game is actually.
Yeah, just... Oops! Oh man.
Alright, we're back after a lengthy hiatus. Click too many.
What's this button do?
Yeah.
Dude, looking at the like video, you just look straight in the camera and you just go, oh fuck.
That's such a perfect way to start that.
Will Logan never get over his fear of exposition? No, he has other fears now.
The panic sets in. Ah! Oh, who donated earlier? Was that Lee Cook?
Lee Cook,
Hey,
$20.
thanks, Lee
Thank you.
Cook, for that donation.
Thanks, my dude.
That's it.
All right, I have a tiny little extra thing that old me wrote, so I'm going to read that before we get started. Is everyone okay with
Get started. We're gonna play Dungeons and Dragons?
What?
No.
Look, I looked at a microphone.
I thought you were playing Pathfinder.
I looked at a microphone. Okay.
Dude, oh no. Uh-oh.
So just what's happened in 30 years? Well, the Black Knights of the Hollow Realm have revealed their true nature as worldwide conquerors, and now control a dangerous number of settlements to the north. The old man has broken free of his chains and destroyed the entirety of Blastow, a once bustling port town, before vanishing into the ocean. Sightings of a figure riding through the sky on a cloud of smoke have been reported all over the world, every appearance heralding wars among nations and brothers alike. The world is now at war. The oceans are no longer safe to sail. Entire cities are under quarantine. Monsters patrol half the wilds, and whispers that flow through streets like water say the world is about to end. Does that make you guys feel good about the game?
I'm afraid.
All right.
Well, I mean,
I
this.
definitely skimmed that when you sent it to us, and now hearing you say it, I'm just like,
It's-
oh no.
Sounds a lot worse in person.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my guy's job. So.
He's
like-
like,
it's like perfect mission.
world going this way.
Yeah.
I'm moving on up.
We spent a lot of money in the last few years of the world. You find yourselves in the kingdom of Arkenberg, on the continent of Cothram. There are 2 kingdoms here, and they are currently at war as of very recent. For the most part, are well-known or somewhat not well-known adventurers or otherwise. Our story starts with Colton's character. If you could go ahead and describe it, even though we did promotional art.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. So Perry is kind of medium height girl, about 5'3". She wears a long flowing cloak-like robe. Her color scheme tends to be like purple and light bluish. She wears a hat. She has long hair, and she always has a book on her side if she's not reading it. So that's about it. She tends to be kind of quiet, kind of always has her head down just a little bit, more looking towards the ground than at people.
All right. You know where you're employed. There is a large library in one of the more expensive districts in the Kingdom of Arkenberg, in the city of Arkenberg, because people are names. You have been handed 3 letters and been told the job that you have to do. Where do you go first?
I will look for this famous hunter that the first letter describes.
Okay. Where do you assume that you would find this famous hunter?
A tavern, perhaps?
All right.
That makes sense to me.
There is the main bustling tavern in the city of Arkenberg, and we will call it, what do we call it?
The main tavern in the city
Yes.
of Arkenberg?
Go. First thing.
Serpent's
Tail.
tail, but it's tail.
Yes.
Like T-A-L-E.
Yeah.
We're clever here. You go to the Serpent's Tail. This is a surprisingly, and not so surprisingly, bustling tavern nowadays, because cities are either at war or under quarantine. A lot of people have a lot of sorrows to drown. A lot of brothers that have been lost on day-to-day circumstances to the south. And here you find a very interesting character and another one, probably half-conscious. This is in the morning, mind you, in the back, that fits one of your descriptions. This is the less-known adventurer.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, me.
So
You looked at Paul first, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
There's 2 people in
So I see this.
You see
her
2
figure.
of them, yeah.
Do I also see? Okay, I see both of them.
Yes.
Quick question. Can I be in a bar fight right now?
All right, thanks for flipping the script, but we're going to go with it. So you walk in. It's pretty rowdy, pretty bustling. There's some people playing in the music like it's the end of the world, and they're just getting coin. They're having fun. A couple other people are having fun right now. One of them you get to deal with. You're currently in a fist fight with a half-orc. Roll initiative.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
The advantage, you bastard.
I don't need it. It's natural 20.
Oh.
You got a 4, so throw a punch.
Okay. Just let's
Oh, Paul.
do this properly.
All right, you see this going on. It's a bit blurry.
I'll
There
hop.
might be 6 people fighting. There might be 2.
Is she not in the
If-
bar fight?
Are you? Oh yeah.
I am now.
Harry,
Okay, so-
do you want to join a bar fight?
If I see
This
6
spin,
guys
she'll get
fighting.
snapped in half.
Alright.
So,
I can't be heard like at all.
Oh.
Yeah, you can.
Really?
Trust me. Literally, no one has said that you can't be heard.
2 or 3 people. But keep it over there. We'll see. If more people complain, I'll see if we can figure it out.
If more people
Be
complain, I'll
louder.
fix it.
God.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm crackling at times too. Am I like peaking or something, like Jacob did last night?
Are you too loud or are you too quiet?
No.
Apparently
It's like the
Logan
gain-
is too
the
low and
gain
I am
is
too
up,
high.
But the volume is down.
Oh, okay.
Can you change that around really quick?
Yeah, I can. They're bar fighting, so just keep
Alright.
going and I'll.
I'll try to speak up.
Midstream sound
I would
effects.
definitely not be in the middle of a bar fight. So.
All right. I need to learn how to use Combat Tracker quickly. All right. So, what did you get?
21.
I got a natural 20 plus 5.
Holy
25.
shit.
All right. We're in the midst
It
of this, so a
begins.
couple rounds have gone. You've got blood coming out of your mouth. He's got a broken nose already.
Okay.
What do you do next?
I punch him in the face twice. The first one lands. It's a 17
All right.
plus 3.
Do you remember why
One
you
plus
got
6.
into this bar fight?
No.
That memory has already been punched out of it.
And the second one is 14.
Oh, I have to turn caps lock on. That's what they said. 14?
Yes.
All right. Roll damage on the
Okay.
first one. I assume this is non-lethal?
Yeah, it's punches.
All right.
Okay, so that's gonna be 4 for damage. No. Yeah.
All right. You're punching him in the face both times.
Wait. Sorry.
Is that what you said?
What was it? Did I hit both times?
Did you roll the second one?
Yeah, that one's a 14.
Yes. Beat his ass. Roll the damage, boy.
Okay. Or let's see, 10 damage altogether.
By the way,
All
now would
right.
be the time to say if the sound cuts out. I'm pretty sure it's the stream and not the audio because I went back and watched. This is just for everyone because I know people are gonna say this. I watched, and there's a point where Jacob says "hours" in yesterday's Thunder, and it stops at the U, and then it goes back and loops the last 3 words he said silently, and then he finishes the word "hours." So the sound isn't cutting out. The stream is just looping for some reason.
Alright.
Well, that sucks.
So
We'll figure it out.
But yeah, I punched that guy twice in the face.
don't know.
The ground, and he just slams as if you've knocked a door in. Just slams straight onto the ground. Dust clears everywhere.
And then I like, yeah.
All right.
The fight's
Looks
over?
like someone went down. You want to throw yourself into the fight?
I'll sit my ass back down.
Stand up, get ready, and the fight just
Yep.
ends. Congratulations, Clayton. You've beaten up someone that you'll never know the name of.
And then I'm gonna give him a gold
Good,
coin and say, his drink's on me. And I walk away.
He slowly
Okay.
gets up, just in the back, wipes his face, hides his tears.
All right. So Logan, with my passive perception of 19, would I be drinking?
I'd say yeah. You can look over
Does
it.
it appear to be like an ale?
It looks
tea?
stiff.
Okay. I'm gonna go up, avoiding the now recently ended bar fight.
Okay.
Circle around to the bar, and order a ale,
All right.
and then
The bartender just passes it to you without a word, slides your coin off the table,
Yep.
hands you
Is
your
it a
change.
gold?
That'll be 5 silver.
5 silver. And then I will take said ale and the letter in one hand, and I'll go up to this one. I'll just do this. Say, the king requests your presence. A drink for
The king of what?
here. I don't know why.
There's still a king?
That's right, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Slide it open.
All right. You read a very uncomfortable letter, especially for you. It is written, You have been summoned by King Marathon of Arkenberg to serve its people. Report to General Thegas in the Badger Ward no later than noon. Failure to report will result in a fine of 50 gold or imprisonment for a 10-day, followed by drafting consideration.
I'm sorry, I'm quite drunk. Can you read this again?
I'll read it.
All right.
I'll repeat it, reading
Alright.
it. Basically, I think this is saying, go report to the king or you'll be thrown in jail and drafted into the army.
What
It
did I
says
do to the
report
king?
to General Thegas.
Sorry, General Thegas.
What did I do to upset your king?
I don't know. It's not just you. It's that man too. Though I'm afraid if I walk up to him, he might punch me.
He
Do you
might.
think you could hand him the letter?
Yeah. Hey, guy.
Huh?
The king's mad at you.
What? And I go up and grab it and open it. I'm like, what do I get if I do go?
I don't know.
Do I get money?
Probably.
All right.
It's a kingdom.
I'm down. Let's go.
All right, I have one more person to get. How do you guys do in temples?
What?
Like a religious temple. I have to go get one more person.
Have they described their characters?
No, let's go ahead and do that really quick for the people just tuning in. Welcome, and sorry that I have a very quiet and soothing voice.
If you've watched Game of Thrones, think of Brienne of Tarth. She is a massive, massive woman. Probably around 6 feet tall. 200 pounds. She's got calloused hands. She has very sun-damaged skin. If you know the type, you would probably think she's a pirate. Great sword on her back. Nothing much else.
And
Oof, big lady.
I am a very unkempt guy, not very clean or civilized, but you can see like a lot of wear and tear that like I've been through a lot, like durable. I don't know, but
Calloused.
yes, thank you.
Calloused.
And I have a whole bunch of different little bones and trophies just all over my outerwear, and you can see some metal armor clothes I'm wearing on top.
Oh, shoot.
All right. You now have these two people accompanying you.
Perfect.
You need into a temple?
Yeah, the last person is like a dragonborn.
A pirate, a guy covered in dead things.
Yep.
They said he would be at a temple. I don't know why.
Alright.
All right. You step out into the street and cross the streets of the city. It's decently expansive. It takes you the better half of an hour to make it all the way over to the temple you would assume that this character is at. Reach the gates, and this beautiful cathedral steeple, taller than most you've ever seen. It's very beautiful, very expansive. There's a lot of people in ritualistic robes sort of moseying about. Where would we find you?
In the cathedral?
All right.
Well, no, I'm asking. I'm in the cathedral.
You can be anywhere in this church or cathedral.
Okay, he is probably standing up against one of the pillars. What time is it?
It's pretty early. You have about 3 or 4 hours till noon, so...
He's
most
got
people
nothing
will be
better
up
to
by-
do, so he's probably just standing around.
All right.
Leaning up against a pillar is similarly sized to Elsbeth, a 6 foot tall dragonborn with a tail. They can have tails.
We don't have Dragonborn and Tesseract. We have that guy, and who knows?
Mm-hmm. He's got red scales. He's got kind of these fins coming off the side of his head. And he's got this big jaw with a bunch of teeth coming out of the side of it, though he's not as dirty as some of the other people in this party. He has very well-kept, clean armor on his body with chainmail bits and other kind of plates on it as well, along with a shield kind of in his left hand. Nothing else in his right hand, though his fingers are massive. He's just got this huge claw-like hand with nails that are sharpened on one end, and he just looks around, and he just has almost this menacing presence around him as he just kind of sees all of you. He looks over at you with these like yellowish eyes. They're reptilian too, so they don't have pupils, instead of like the slits that go down.
Very intimidating and very alien.
For all of us?
Yes. You have never seen someone like this
Oh,
before.
there he is.
Maybe at a passing glance you've seen someone with similar features.
I can do
Didn't
this.
really bother to ask, but
I'll-
no, you get the chance.
I'll pull the last letter out of my pocket, and I'll walk up and say, "Hello, don't know your name. The king requests your presence."
There's the regal seal of Arkenberg on it.
These two, I don't know.
Who sent you?
Would it be the king himself that sent me?
A noble came to you. With
A
these,
noble?
and
Okay.
gave you the briefing.
One of the king's lackeys, probably one of the nobles.
Why does he need me?
I don't know. You guys are apparently well enough known that you're on his radar, so I don't know what you do. It's probably for a pretty good reason.
I work for the church sometimes.
Okay. Do you do anything else?
What do you do?
I'll pull up my book. I study and cast spells.
And you work for the government.
It's a way to learn. You get to pick through a bunch of books, find out what's magic. It's nice work. It's easy. And
He'll hold out his massive hand and say, I am Cindrix.
Perry.
Who are you?
You can call me Elsbeth.
No, I didn't get either of your names, did I?
Elsbeth.
Yes.
And
Hi, Clinton James.
Leighton James. Right then.
Do I have to call you Clayton James or just Clayton?
Clayton's fine.
Are you to be sent as well, or are you gathering us?
I have no idea.
Just gathering.
So it is us three that shall be meeting the king.
This is essentially just a delivery job that they gave you.
Okay.
Apparently.
I can go with you guys where you need to go, and then
Are you two criminals?
No, I hunt things.
You could have hunted the wrong thing.
What does it matter
You know
for
where
criminals?
the barracks are in the Badger Ward.
okay.
I just go out and kill monsters people
What
hire
was,
me to
what
kill.
was the general?
I
name?
just smell a scent of
Thegus.
racism.
Thehegus.
Maybe they don't like us and they want us to be drafted.
No, that's I think what happens if you don't go. At least that's what her letter said. Regardless, it's only my job to take you there. What they do with you is really, honestly, none of my business.
Don't worry, everything goes. We'll just steal a horse.
Although
Have a carriage.
I doubt they'd be sending me.
I will not steal any carriages. We will ask them and then buy them.
And I
Sounds
doubt,
good.
I doubt they'd be
Unless they
sending
are
me if they
evil.
did anything
Oh,
bad.
yes.
Or if the circumstance provides.
Hunt things.
You're a hunter.
So we have a hunter, a
Of sorts.
pirate, and a priest. It is an odd group.
Yes. Wait, you are a pirate.
Was a pirate.
Was a pirate. To reform your ways.
Well, she looks like one.
I would still be a pirate if I still had a ship.
If you still had a ship,
Yes.
so your ship was destroyed.
Yes.
By whom?
Well, if you've been paying attention, you would know that the seas are quite dangerous. So there was a lot of shit.
I don't spend too much time out on the seas.
Have you fought any sea monsters?
Yes.
Ooh, big ones?
Yes.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Sounds like a way to die.
I got this one, and he pulls up one of the teeth around his neck and goes from a baby dragon but not like a baby, like a young dragon.
I strangled a baby. Here's its tooth.
I got this one from a young dragon.
minor-
that
I just widened my eyes.
almost burned down. No, that like burned down a village.
I named him Vez.
An evil one.
Vez, okay.
V-E-Z-Z.
And this one I got from a T-Rex. This one was cool. This one I got from a particularly mean demon.
Alright, can we go? I do have other work to do today. I'm sorry.
Fine.
In and out of character. No, I have a few more minutes.
All right, let's go.
You lead them through the city of Arkenberg into the Badger Ward and up to the barracks in this district. It's a rather large building, very well barricaded and pretty heavily. It's busy right now. People are running here and there, and you can take them to the.
So, sorry, I don't want to just brush over it, but it was really funny. Clayton decided to look at me and go, I killed a baby dragon one time, and now I'm staying about 5 feet away from him the whole time because I am a dragon!
That was unprovoked too, wasn't it?
You step
I
behind.
was just like, oh no!
I was totally just showing him trophies.
Yeah, it's funny, it's just, it's, yeah.
Hate charisma. Or is that more of an intelligence?
Call it a hate crime.
And a young dragon, not a baby dragon.
I truly only hope you're killing the more real dragons than
What?
not humanoid dragons.
What kind of dragon did it come from?
If I remember, it was blue and was kind of shocky. It really sucked.
Alright.
They are fierce creatures. I am red.
Yes, you are.
The red ones are the fiercest.
Is that because you're red, or...
Maybe.
Alright.
Wait, do you breathe anything cool?
Yes, I breathe fire.
Wow.
I can also control fire.
Wait, you can breathe and control fire?
Do you have a torch?
Yeah. And then I pull out like a torch, even though it's like no, or yeah.
Light it.
Okay, and then I pull out like a tinder box and I start getting the stuff ready.
One of the guards starts moseying over to you. You looking to start a fire here?
No,
You don't worry, I am showing him a trick.
It is a cool trick. It's gonna be cool. Watch.
We don't allow magic within 30 feet of the barracks. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, let's
It gets
move
me
away
in
from the
trouble.
barracks.
Run away from the barracks.
It gets me in
He moves
trouble
back.
a lot, actually.
Puts his hand on a sword.
Let's go over here.
And I'm gonna walk away a little bit.
Let's go into this alley and show you fire. All right.
Okay. Now light it.
They
Can I
leave.
light it?
Alright, and then
Where
I will.
are you?
I'm casting control flames, and
Okay, what do you
I
do?
just hold up my hand, and then I grab the flames. I kind of move my hand, and then the flames just kind of just slowly spill off of the top of the torch, and then they kind of transform to like the small ball, and then they transform into that of like a dragon head, and it like breathes a little fire, and I'm just like, and then I dispel it.
I can control flames. Also
that's
breathe flames. Kids. All right, let's continue.
That was amazing.
Is there just a kid?
Fantastic.
I lean down and I say,
Go change the world, buddy.
I'm gonna go change my pants first.
All right, baby steps.
Hey,
off.
Logan, I'm gonna send you a message with a thing that I'm doing.
Right.
And then, so as I'm watching you guys, I have to kind of pull out a little notepad. I start writing down into it.
Okay. You gonna lead them up to the general's office?
Yeah, I'll lead them up there.
All right. You guys come back. She leads you a bit further, and you come up to this bit of a larger building with
Okay.
what looks like it's a single room, and you hear a clatter when you're approaching. You hear, "God damn it!"
I run over the door and open it.
You open it.
Maybe
and
don't just rush. Okay.
He's in trouble.
pegs all over the ground, and there's a big map laid out of Casaflo, the continent that you're on. Oh,
What is
excuse
wrong?
me. Everything's wrong. You know about the War to the South, right?
No.
Yes.
And Clayton just kind of walks in. Hey, what?
What are you even doing here?
Is this the general that's talking?
Oh, wait,
These are the
yes.
ones that you called for.
Right.
Yeah, and then I'll rip the piece of paper that I was writing on, and I'll hand it to him.
Thank you. What's this for?
Here.
Okay, he opens it. You all step into the room.
Did
Thank
you
you.
drop something on the floor?
Well, in a way, pretty much everything I just fucking knocked out is a dead troop right now.
Oh, you've lost troops.
The problem right now that we're facing, and I assume the reason you're here.
Is it monsters?
No.
Oh.
Those things have been keeping their distance. The problem is everyone in the south has horses. It's just what they get. So they immediately move twice as fast as our men. They have an advantage on pretty much anyone but ranged troops, and we don't even have anyone to train ranged troops. What do?
Get someone to train your range.
No, you get fucking horses. But people to the north. Give me 1 second. I gotta pull up the name. There's a little town belongs to Arkenberg called Lockheim, or did fucking belong to us. Right now, those goddamn Black Knights. They just stormed in and said, "Yeah, no, this belongs to us now. Now we can't get horses because we lost our own town."
Who are these Black Knights?
Fucking plague. They're all up north and they're slowly trickling down, gathering troops, paying out the ass from who knows where. The reason you're here is because the King's got a couple spies that he employed in a couple different districts. Yeah, hello. Hello, maybe don't be up there. Here's the cat. There he goes.
He was on the stream equipment.
Yes, he was. It's because you've all got a bit of a background. Seems like you're capable of doing things that about 90% of the people in this fucking town can't do.
General, I served in the military.
Who's? You're not from this continent.
Far away. Not in your war, but in a different one. I
As
know
long
what it's
as
like
you're
to
not
do.
against us.
I'm willing to help.
I
I don't
assume
want to
the
see
king-
men die out there on the battlefield, especially in an unjust way.
Well,
If things are
considering
being taken from you unjustly, then I shall return them back to you if they need be.
that's a very elaborate way of telling me you have the job.
Yes, I will get these horses for you.
All right. Just head north, the main road. I don't know how far it is.
Have you tried to gather these horses before?
We did when we owned the town. Now we go up there. 30 guys are standing out there in this fancy-ass black armor, waving swords around like they own the world.
Have they killed anyone?
They've sent a lot of fugitives here, moved half the population.
Logan, am I aware of who this is? These men?
Black Knights?
Yeah.
Probably not too much. They're more like a rumor of people trying to wage war and doing it better than everyone else right now from the north. They're just popping up outposts like a cancer, and they're just spreading. It's going to be a distance, going to be quite a ways up north. So, the fugitives, we had a couple came in 3 days ago. That's why we sent out the letters and everything. They brought horses, just enough to get you guys up there and back. You have the king's right to take these horses. Do whatever you want.
Right then.
They should be staying in southernmost inn. I'm forgetting the name. Doesn't matter. You know the one.
Of course. Are these 2 accompanying me?
Did you get hired?
Well, not really. I don't know. I was told to gather them.
Then forget everything you just heard.
Easy enough. Maybe. I can forget.
You got somewhere to be?
I probably should get back. Organizing books.
She leaves the
Supplying
room.
you guys with what I need. With what you need.
Goodbye,
Stuff.
small woman.
Yeah.
Till next time. Please
I
don't
see.
give me any more letters. They suck.
all that you are being.
I only follow orders.
This letter is incredible. We are now going to be saving the lives of many men by gathering horses. This is great. This is good.
If you actually do it,
Oh,
Are
you
we
can count
getting
on us.
paid?
if you get back, I don't pay you. They don't pay me enough here.
The war doesn't pay very well.
Do we get to keep our horses? I have a cart.
If you
and
bring
I-
back more horses, we might be able to let them go.
All right, I'm
We'll
in.
find out when that happens.
Fair enough.
Why are you giving me that look?
Just normally how my face looks.
You look very mad. Oh.
What
Do
are
you
you all
know
still
how to
doing
fight?
here?
I don't know. I'm waiting to be told what to do.
Oh, do not worry. I
You
can
want to
lead
go
us
take
there.
horses? Just go to that inn. Talk to the people who showed up recently. I think
Okay.
one of them's a Reeve.
I'm gonna head out there right now.
All right.
Clayton, wait. Clayton James, wait. He thinks that's your full name. That's your first name is Clayton James. I'll go out after him. We will be back with those horses. You can count on us. And I'll go out.
Goes over and starts pouring himself a drink.
Are you coming?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Silent woman is just following you.
Bye, Colton.
Bye, Colton. Have fun at work.
Oh, never mind. He's not leaving.
Oh.
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 Yeah, we had his character art done for 60 minutes in the game. He's gone now. Bye.
It's not a real character, guys.
No.
Just kidding.
It's like
Okay,
when
so when we get to that tavern, what do
Okay.
we see?
You guys head down the streets to the inn. This is more in the northeastern part of Arkenberg.
Okay.
And it seems a bit run down. This is somewhat in the outskirts of the city that's ever expanding. A lot of the buildings look a lot newer, mostly made of wood, and some of them are like very, very poorly put together, maybe to house some of the people coming in. And widowed wives, stuff like that. You guys show up and you see about 30 people walking around. There are some caravans that have been disassembled and just kind of sitting there full of supplies off the road. And you see what looks like about 6 horses. There's a couple of people tending to them.
I'm gonna walk up to one of them and say, "This horse is mine," and grab it, and then.
No, it's
No, I'm
it's-
just kidding.
It's not. He takes it back.
And then I'm gonna wait. Did we get any form of identification so that we can take these horses?
I'll walk up behind Clayton and go,
Don't just take the horse.
Yeah, please.
We
don't.
were sent by the general. We're going to retrieve the other horses. 3 of us. We're on a secret mission.
What other horses?
There are horses up to the north. They have been taken by these black knights. And
From
we are
Lockheim?
from where?
That's where I'm from.
Yes. We are going to go reclaim them. The general said we can use the horses.
What's the general's name? No, I'm kidding. I don't fucking know.
I don't even remember.
I've been here 3 days. Go on, I'll show you to my dad. He goes over and walks you into the inn.
By the way,
Oh, he was joking.
if they haven't yet, I'll finish off me being here with thank you, Pigeon Man, for the donation.
"Hey, Pigeon Man, you're back, bro. It's
Oh,
been
my
a while."
boy! With more Australian monies.
Ooh.
Good morning, Pigeon.
Thanks, buddy.
And with that, I bid you all adieu until next
Bye,
week.
Colton. We'll see you next time.
Yep.
Maybe you won't have work next time.
This week is crazy, man.
Yeah. When he says that,
Yes.
I look to you and I say,
Oh, he was joking.
I'm not affected by his laugh.
The dude like stops halfway opening the door.
It was funny.
Oh,
It's fine.
okay. He opens
"Oh,
the
when
door.
I smile, it's the most disgusting thing ever. It's like there's a bunch of sharp teeth, and it's like it's
Your
a
skin
lizard
doesn't
smiling.
really-
It's
yeah.
weird. It's like it's like
Almost looks like
oh
you're like baring your teeth.
yeah. It's
Is he gonna?
Yeah.
You walk in, and he walks over to a bit of a larger round table, and there's a few people sitting around it. And he goes over to an older man who's got a bit fancier clothes. He looks maybe to be a noble, something of the sort. He's sitting there and he's like, Dad, these people want to take our horses. He goes back outside.
We were sent by the general. We are going to retrieve the other horses.
All of them.
No, honestly, we just need one.
Oh, yes, we are retrieving all the horses.
I have a cart, and we're going up north to get the other.
The funny thing about carts is that they need 2 horses.
Oh, gosh darn it. I need 2.
Two of my horses.
Ride a horse.
How much?
They're not for sale. They got us here. I've got names for every one of them. We have Betsy, Brutus, Penis, and Anus.
I want Brutus.
I forgot the other 2.
We'll take those other 2. The ones you don't have names for.
Oh, well. What do you have in return? Something that perhaps will count as a sort of investment for when you come back and return the horses.
We are working for the military. We don't have to pay you.
Second.
I'm a Reeve.
Hello, Reeve. My name is Cindrix. I'm going to retrieve your horses.
You're going to retrieve my town, you mean?
Both.
Lockheim belonged to me not 2 weeks ago.
I did not know it was called Lockheim.
Yes. Well,
Okay, we can either talk about this all day, and then we have to go, and then you decide to go check up with the general to make sure that we're legit, and then find out
I
we
have
are.
no business with the general.
Oh, well, you do, which is why we're here.
Well,
But
if you have
we
something
could
that
do
you...
that, or I could just kill you and take the horses.
That's a very interesting
And
threat to
I
make,
know what you might think, but this is to save a lot more other lives. So technically, we're still in the right.
We are not going to kill you.
No, I know.
You are not going to kill this old man. I will stop you. If you were to draw a blade, I
If-
would burn you instantly.
If you
And
could
would
just
die.
leave some sort of keepsake with me that will ensure the horse's safe return, then your hollow threats don't even need to be made.
And then I would kill a murderer. And then reduce the amount of murderers by 1.
If you kill a murderer, the amount of murderers in the world stays the same because the number doesn't change.
Not
I'm
if,
gonna grab my.
not if you kill 2. It goes from 3 just to 2.
Then I'm gonna grab my necklace and hand it to him, and I'm gonna say, "Keep this safe." It is pretty much only personal value for me because it's
What's
my
on it?
trophy. It's the 3, like it's a claw, a tooth, and talon, and they're each from like semi-difficult creatures to kill.
I don't know what the fuck those are. Cool.
Okay, can I kill him now?
No.
No.
Seems genuine. You can have these back when I have my horses back.
Look, old man, we're going to take a few of your horses to go reclaim the rest of your horses. We were sent by the general, and you can take it up with
You
him.
can borrow them.
Yes, we will borrow them. We will return them back to
And
you.
as I've just stated to this one who appeared to be listening to me, if you give me some sort of keepsake that ensures their return, a safe return.
I have nothing to give you.
How about
That's
30
right.
gold?
Yeah,
Pull
works
it up.
out well enough.
Don't spend.
Buy me a decent amount of whiskey. Oh, yeah, of course.
You just said it's insurance. Don't spend it.
Wait, can I have my necklace back now?
I think he wants a trophy
Take your
from
2
all of
horses
us.
and get out of here.
Where did I put my notebook? Oh, there it is.
So do you want the necklace or not?
Of course, I have 1 and 1. That's 2 horses. You said you had some sort of caravan and...
Okay, I grab the carts and lead him back to the inn that I was in the beginning.
So you have a cart. We only need 2 horses then.
And then would there be like a cart place or a place for carts like outside that inn?
The inn that you stay at?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I go there and then you see. So this entire time have only had my whip and my 2 swords on my left. And then we get there and you see a bag, 2 sacks, and like a blanket over the 2 sacks.
Wait, did you have a cart, but you didn't have a horse?
Yeah.
Did you just walk the cart here?
No.
No, all the horses in Arkenberg were drafted when the war
Oh,
started.
that sucks.
Yeah.
So
You got stranded.
yeah.
Dang.
And
War, man.
Yeah.
hook up the horses.
Buy stocks and bonds.
And then grab it on.
Okay.
And then
His
still
son will
like,
help
hidden
you and
stuff.
kind of lead the horses there, giving you general advice for how to keep them.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna buy some feed. But
Alright.
I'll do that on my own.
Oh.
our good friend Clayton will leave to buy feed.
What?
The noise.
People were talking about the cat in the chat, and I was like, I don't see him. And then I saw a little tail in the corner.
How many days away is it? Do I know?
He said it was about 2 weeks away. They were in a cart, though. So yeah, about that amount of time.
You haven't said much.
No, I haven't.
Tell me about yourself. We're going to be working together.
What do you want to know?
You're not used to talking to people, are you?
Nope.
Why not?
Don't do much talking. Good at following orders, though.
You'd make a fine soldier. Or are you a pirate?
Money's better. Don't like horses.
What happened to your ship?
Pirates happened to my ship.
Other pirates attacked your pirate ship?
Yeah,
You see,
happens
this
a
is why
lot.
it's foolish to become such an unlawful person. You have many enemies. Are there people who still want you dead?
Don't know that they had a reason for attacking our ship other than taking what was on it.
I bought like 20 days worth of feed. Would that be like 1 gold piece? Or
That'll be about
So you are rich then?
2 gold.
okay.
I'm well off. I don't think I'm.
You could have been well off if you served in the army. I don't understand.
And you served in the army?
Yes,
How noble of you.
I did my duty. Save people like you who are out in the ocean pirating.
How noble.
Okay, and then I come back around the corner with like a ton of feed.
Like a wheelbarrow of horse food.
Yeah. And then
That is a lot of food.
fill up another corner,
It's pretty full.
like the whole cart? Or.
The better half of it, yeah.
Okay.
Well, Clayton James, will you be piloting this this vehicle with the horses?
Yeah.
Alrighty. I think we will ride in the back then.
Yes.
All right, you guys hop up in the back, moving your legs around the piles of hay.
Yep.
And you guys heading out as is?
Yep.
I'm set up. All my stuff was in the cart.
You guys have food for the
freaking
journey? For yourselves?
How long are we gonna be gone?
It's about a 2-week journey.
Oh my god.
I have 10 days of rations.
Before I go on a 2-week journey.
I would like to let everyone know I have a wanderer feat that lets me find food, and I have cook's utensils.
What is a feat?
It's one of these.
So, I will be able to find food and.
Oh, you are a hunter. That is right. I can cook. Well, I can flambe.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's a difference there.
It all tastes the same to me.
Burnt.
Burnt food tastes delicious.
I don't
Good
know.
then. We will not need to waste any money on food. We can find it along the way there.
Just looking
The
at
only
it.
problem is water. Should we get some water on our way? Okay. Yeah.
One
None
time
of you
when I
are
served in
super
the
familiar.
military, we went an entire week without any food because we were on a volcano and there was no food and nothing to hunt. So if we go without any food, I am prepared.
Why were you on a volcano?
It was one of our missions.
Do you like volcanoes?
Not really.
You were sent to fight a volcano?
We were not fighting a volcano. We were fighting a monster in the volcano.
Volcano monster.
Not with fire.
I bet you were super helpful then.
Must have been
Is
a lot
this
of.
funny to you?
Yes.
12 men died.
I apologize.
I hope they haunt you.
Okay. We're off.
I thought we were getting water.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull the carriage. We're like taking it out of
We go to the
Yeah.
water store.
Water store, all right. Arkenberg is nestled very safely in a very wide valley. So there are mountain ranges around you. Some of the rivers flow in, and most of them flow out. So you figure once you get over that cropping, There's probably going to be a river that'll lead you right there.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have been given a map by General Thegus that gives you general directions there.
Okay. I'll hold on to the map.
Okay. So you guys go just to the simple general goods store that sells things in bulk.
Can we get like a barrel of water?
Yeah.
Like, so we just have a big old jug of it, and we can just, because we can just hold on to that, and we can just drink out of that instead of,
Yeah.
let's get 80 water skins.
They'll you'll get some people in the back of that building. It's just a decently large warehouse.
All right.
They bring out. Did you want 1 or 2?
We'll probably need 2.
Okay. They will be 3 gold each.
Okay, I don't know if I have any money. I don't know if I asked.
Did you
I have,
not-
whoa! Never mind. I have 760 gold. I will. Yep.
Yeah, y'all are. Yeah.
I rolled-
Experience.
I
rolled
buy
a
that.
10
I did
on
not
the-
know I had that at all. Citrix didn't know either. He's like,
Yeah.
did I get paid? Oh shit! Yeah.
How
there's
much money
3
do
gold.
I have? Big ass bag of gold. Oh yeah. That's.
I am encumbered.
Really?
Good.
Yeah, he's.
We don't
he
use
was-
variant.
Huh?
We don't use variant.
Oh, well then that's
It's fine.
lame.
I'm gonna go see if I have variant on.
I have variant on, which is why I'm at 20.
Wait, what is?
Hmm?
What is this variant you speak of?
It means
I
it's
also-
harder to carry more things.
No, it's more realistic.
That's very true.
Okay.
Just like being a dragonborn.
Hey.
All right.
Well, now my walking speed's 30, so fine. I guess I'm fast.
You guys pack everything up. You paid for the water.
Mm-hmm.
Who did that?
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll pay for the water. 2 barrels of water.
All right. And you set out to the edge of the valley and beyond. For the most part, the first half of your journey, the few days, are extremely safe. You're just traveling through farmland. Not a whole lot to talk about.
While we're going, I make a quick perception check or whatever.
Go ahead. For what?
Plants actually, like
Okay.
plants that would be used for either potions or poisons, either or.
Sure. Make a knowledge of nature.
When we're traveling and we're sitting in the cart, I am looking at the 2 of them and I go, look at Indo's great green country. This is a land worth fighting for. It's beautiful.
Nature check.
Yeah.
6.
All right. You look around and you're like, now roll a perception for me.
Okay. 8.
Okay, you look around and you're like, wow, they must pick all the weeds around here. There's nothing but large fields of cultivated grains
Okay.
and different types of food that they're growing this season.
And as the cart goes, you hear a slight, like, metallic jingling a little bit, but very faintly. But continue.
Okay.
I go, he's got coins in here somewhere. I'm gonna find those coins.
Are you gonna find those coins?
By the way, all those
Inner monologue. I'm gonna find those coins.
Okay.
How could you stay out on the sea for so long when you could see land just as beautiful as this?
You
This
ever
is
been on the
God's
ocean?
great green country right here.
Have you ever been on the ocean?
It's boring. It's just blue.
Have you ever been underneath the ocean?
What's underneath the ocean?
Exactly.
Or are you talking about
I'm going to
underwater?
lose my mind.
Yeah,
with
I have been underwater before.
But like in the ocean.
Oh no, I haven't been in the deep seas.
Neither have I.
how to swim.
I do know how to swim.
Do you know
I
how to swim?
don't prefer it though, as I am very heavy and I have lots of armor on.
I
I
understand.
will sink,
Yes.
and I won't be able to use my fire. I don't like water.
The better half, or rather the first half of your journey is, again, very simple. You're just leaving the valley. A lot of it is cultivated farmland. There are various little farmhouses and fences that span a few days out, actually. About 5 days pass, and you reach the foothills of the passage out of Arkenberg to the north.
Just to let you know,
Okay.
don't want to freaking prepare my spells, but I believe, yep, there it is. Do I have create bonfire?
search. Nope.
You can
don't?
search.
Nope.
Got rid of it?
But,
Alright.
no, I can't prepare it. I literally don't know the spell.
Okay.
So just to let you know, the way clerics, every day I can just pick different spells.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
So if it's like a 2-week journey, every night I can just prepare, create bonfire, but I can't cast create bonfire.
Okay.
So I am probably lighting our fires somehow via spells.
Did you guys bring firewood?
I can find it.
Nope.
Probably not.
Let me
The
look
first
real quick.
The first stretch of the first few days, you don't find any, and you really can't find any food as any Outlander would be able to, because all of it is pretty much owned property. As you get further out in the last few days, you do see trees that are kind of spotty as the fields are further and further spaced out. It seems as though the farmers out here prefer their isolation
Okay.
as opposed to symmetry, and it does get harder because the hills begin to sort of warp and move the land, and you see a lot of livestock around this area. Nothing mountable, inconveniently.
Let's go ride cows.
Yeah,
How many days has it
cows
been?
into battle. It's been about 3 days. It'll be 5 days before you reach the foothills, and there is a mining camp that also belongs to Arkenberg, just sort of riddled throughout this passage.
We could stay at the mining camp. And, maybe find some food.
Are you hungry? I have food.
I might have rations.
We've
I
gone
have
3 days then?
checked my equipment.
You should have done that before we left town.
Nope.
Wow.
Because I
did not
figured-
prepare any food. I got cook's utensils, and I didn't get food.
Alright, so I ate 3 days. Did you guys go 3 days without asking?
I was just kind of like looking around trying to find stuff. I don't know.
It's all farmland.
Oh god.
You can maybe
You
ask
can
to buy
steal if you want.
You can maybe ask to buy some chickens.
There
They're
is.
farms. We could probably ask them for food.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go up every now and again and just see if I could buy food from the
Okay.
farmers. Be like, can I have some of this?
Uh,
Here's gold.
Yeah, you're passing by and you see someone kind of walking through the cornfield, and they're actually plucking. Seems as though they're harvesting. Might be now, might be in season.
They're harvesting their chicken plants.
Yes, they're beautiful chicken plants.
Ooh, do they have corn?
Yes, that's what he's.
I want corn.
Okay.
You see someone out there picking corn.
I'm gonna give him a gold piece and say, hey, can we have some corn?
Fuck yeah, you can have my corn. There you go. He walks into the cornfield.
How much corn did he give?
A basket, about 20 of them.
Oh, that's so much corn.
Very good, Clayton James. You have secured food. You are a skilled hunter.
You get back up into the caravan, and you just see. Like he's just walking.
Skilled hunter buys corn.
He doesn't know.
Who knew?
I can cook this corn, unless you would like to cook the corn.
Can you start the fire for me to cook the corn?
I sure can.
Oh, cool.
I will go and okay, no. Yep.
Let's gather some firewood.
Can I go to like a nearby? Anything I could gather some dead wood?
Yeah. It takes a little while though. The first few areas there aren't any natural trees. It's
Probably like
all-
the second day or the first day where I'm gonna just prep all of this corn to be eaten throughout the week.
Okay. You meal prep.
Yeah, basically. And it's so dumb because I go over and I grab all of the branches and I put them down and I just hold up my hands and just burning hands them.
Okay.
There's a fire.
Yeah, the first couple days, you're kind of walking along the caravan as it goes, and you just pick up a few like dead branches from some of the failing plants.
Okay.
And you get enough to make a fire.
Perfect.
Through the second day, so you get a decent amount of the corn cooked up, and you guys eat corn for 3 days. Eventually,
Every time I eat my corn, I grab all of them and I just burn it with my breath weapon and then I eat it black.
all right.
Also,
You
there-
just breathe rapid fire onto this corn. Make a dex save.
Oh what? Oh god. 10.
You breathe, and the corn just explodes. These strange looking. It's like these things were hiding, and they just exploded and expanded in size, and all the corn is gone. There's just weird shit all over the floor, and a lot of
love
it smacks
these.
you in the face. He gets popcorn.
If there are any small animals as we're also driving our cart through,
Do you
I'm
eat
gonna have my
the
bow
corn
and arrow
bone?
right next to it.
All right. So, are you like piloting?
Yes, actually, so I wouldn't be able to do that.
You
never
wouldn't be
mind.
able to do that. All right. Yeah, you do actually see like the occasional rabbits in fields where they shouldn't be, and a couple of ground squirrels and stuff running from burrow to burrow. As you guys reach further out, you see some trees. Some of them might have fruit, might be edible, it might not. Are either of you outlanders?
I'm a soldier.
All right. You do recognize some not incredibly ripe, but food that's there on some of the trees that are scattered about. It looks like maybe the birds have carried seeds from the orchards randomly, but you pluck at that and you feed everyone until you reach the mines.
Woo!
You head out into the foothills, and this is around the 6th day or so, and you see people on the horizon just working rapidly at mines. They're going in and out of these holes. It looks almost like the face of a beehive. It's people in and out, networks and caves and stuff, and people wave at you from areas like really, really high on a flat mountain.
We can camp here.
Okay, you guys will set up around here.
Yeah, and
It's about a full day through, so you guys stop about midway.
not really gonna interact with any of the people here. They're
Okay.
doing their jobs.
Yeah, they're pretty distant, and you guys set up camp along the road. Looks like a little bit into the night. Your fire is burning, but the sun is still setting. 3 people come up to you, and one just sits down, pulls out an apple.
Can I help you?
You got a fire, right?
Yeah.
You're helping me.
Alright.
Just sits there, and the other one is like, so, what do you guys do?
I hunt monsters.
We're on a mission with the military.
That too.
All right, let's go. All of them just leave immediately. They're a little bit hurried.
People asking for a small bump in the volume.
What?
Just a small bump in the volume would be nice.
I don't know how to do that.
So on OBS, go to OBS. You can turn up the microphone.
Yes, I can. Right there. That's all the way up. We're as good as we're gonna get. So.
Sorry.
If it's too loud, then turn it down,
Let's hope
idiots.
that helped.
Oh, bump
Sorry,
down.
you're not an idiot.
No,
I love you.
bump up.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Unless,
I would think so.
yeah, I don't know. Nikki and a few people are asking for it, so.
Okay. Give me one quick second. The night winds through. Seems to be very quiet. No one approaches your camp, and perhaps they whisper rumors about you, but no one bothers you.
Talking shit.
You wake up in the morning, pack everything up.
Okay, and I ask somebody else to steer for the day.
Okay.
And hey, would one of you want to drive for the day?
Nope.
Why are you touching your nose? I can do it.
Okay. And
Yeah.
All right.
first off, I'll give him a few pointers in case he's never done it before.
Okay.
Like, so, just grab the reins and then like whip him, and then that'll make him go. And anyway.
Don't worry, I've done it before.
And then I'm gonna get my bow and arrow ready, and then keep an eye out for the plants, like I said before,
Okay.
and any other small animals.
Are you proficient?
No.
Well, actually, maybe.
Okay. If you aren't, make a flat intelligence check.
You said you were a soldier, right?
I think I get it for being a soldier, but
Yes.
let me find out.
Nikki's
Gotta go to
saying
my
to bump it up on the
proficiencies.
Scarlet.
I am proficient in land vehicles.
Oh, yeah.
I am
higher than I am.
Don't worry,
That
I'm
looked
very
like a
good at
feat.
this.
Okay.
What did you do?
Let's see if that goes. I bumped up the gain a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I don't think the output volume. I think that's just listening. That's the monitor. Should be good.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully that changed even more. We'll get it all figured out next week.
When Colton's here.
Yeah.
You guys pass through the fields after the hills and mountains and stuff are all just a bit of a ways behind you. You eventually come across a river that is leading a bit further north, and you can follow alongside it.
Ah, what a beautiful river.
Thought you
You
didn't
are
like
now
water.
out of the civilized area.
I can remark at its beauty.
Hello,
Sometimes you may not like things, but they still may be beautiful.
You guys continue forward more and more. That's going to be a repeated sentence.
It's fine.
You set up camp by the river the next morning you wake up, make your way forward again. It's not very interesting, this journey.
Did I find any plants or animals?
Yeah, you find enough of the smaller game in the area just to feed everyone, but go ahead, make an active roll. This will be nature.
Okay. Cindrix enjoys the peacefulness of a journey along the road.
An 8.
An 8.
It's not very boring.
All right. You're looking around, and if there are any rabbits or ground squirrels, prairie dogs, anything around here, you don't see them.
Okay.
And around noon the following day, you are the better half of the second week, so only a couple more days and you should make it there. You see what looks like a few bison.
Bison.
And they are actually in the river on your side of the road.
If you would like, we could hunt a bison. Have a good dinner.
That'd like feed us the rest of the journey. One of those.
Do you know how to gather meat from an animal?
Yeah.
Good, because I don't really know. I'm sort of good at it.
What a map!
go.
What?
So go down here. Is it looping?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
cool.
this is so cool.
I know it's so awesome, right?
That's right, Paul hasn't seen this before.
Yeah.
Which means I actually need a mini for that bison.
I can grab one for you.
Yeah, get me 5.
5?
Medium size.
Medium size?
They're medium?
Medium or
Yes.
large?
They're large. Yeah, I don't know why I said medium. They're definitely
Bison are
not.
fucking huge, dude.
Yeah, no, bison are about like the size of a pug, right?
Yeah, they're just dog-sized. You see some dogs. What the hell?
Just getting ready, I take the quiver off of the side of my backpack and throw it around my pack with my short bow, and then I have all my weapons on me.
All right. He freaking suits up. You watch as he just puts on like 20 weapons.
Very all right.
Look at this guy. Pulls up a shield.
That's it. It's just a shield.
Where do you want them, boys?
They'll be standing in the water.
Just like anywhere?
Yes.
We get a lion,
A direwolf? Oh god.
whatever that thing is,
Oh,
and 2
jeez.
yetis.
Chool.
Are they like next to each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
And those are all bison?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I be like Ryan here?
Sure.
I assume we're all near each other.
Elspeth, will you hunt with us?
The road will run. Wow, probably just around that direction.
Elspeth, will you hunt? Okay, you are hunting with us. Right then.
Okay. How should I do this?
Oh, what?
I can, they may attack us if we fight them. I hope you are ready for a fight.
I'm always ready for a fight.
Are we just killing one?
Kill as many as we can, and then, we can, gather up what we've got.
I think that might be a waste of food.
Let's go for 2.
2?
Alright, at least 2. If you would like, I could, explode them with fire.
Okay, maybe you could do that with yours.
Do you want me to burn them?
Just one.
Well, I can burn all of them.
Well,
It's like an explosion.
maybe. We'll see.
Do you have a sword?
No, I do not use weapons. The only weapons I use are the ones granted to me by Indo.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my bow and arrow,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna move over here, but I'm gonna stealth.
All right.
Sneakily.
Yeah, roll stealth.
I will also try to stealth forward.
Let's have all our good friends roll initiative.
Initiative.
Stealth and initiative?
Where?
I have advantage on initiative, guys.
Wow, really? I have disadvantage and a -1.
Oh yeah, you do.
To initiative?
Yes. No. To stealth.
Stealth.
I mean,
yeah.
I
don't
have
know why-
advantage
yeah.
to initiative.
What? How?
Barbarians get, it's like called like primal awareness
That's
or
cool.
something.
Do you want me to roll stealth?
Do you
Are
want to stealth?
you moving forward alongside them?
I mean, sort
Oh,
of.
feral
Then,
instinct.
yeah.
That's what it's called.
2.
I got a 1 and a 2 for initiative.
And then my initiative is an 8.
Okay.
I got 18 for stealth, and for initiative, I got 9.
Bison
Alright.
are all just gonna run away. Oh, I love this game.
So Clayton's going first, and then followed by, what was your initiative? 8. Yours.
4. I got a 1 and a 2.
Clayton's, Cindrix, and Elspeth.
Elsbeth, my little. She's not little. She's a big gal.
Clayton, do you have your whip on you?
I do.
It glows faintly.
What?
What is it? Weapon of warning.
Wow. I'm not going to use that die ever.
I think. I don't know.
What?
I'm not gonna pretend to be smart.
Wait.
There's goblins nearby.
Sorry.
If it is weapon of warning, I almost took one of those, but
Roll for these. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just rolled 3 ones in a row with a different die.
Welcome to Tesseract,
Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't win.
where we roll 8 crits in a game and you fail to do everything.
yeah.
Just let
Ooh, welcome back,
Oh.
Logan.
The armor I have, any crits on me don't work.
Oh, that's great.
All right. You guys start to move forward very slowly.
And then I whisper, stop.
You whisper stop, and right as they do, you hear shink. Your armor is very thick, so all the plating
What?
slides and
What's
scrapes
going
across
on?
itself.
Wait, mine?
Cindrix, you have... What kind of armor do you have? I don't...
Actually,
plate.
wait a minute.
Yeah, okay, figured.
14.
I believe it's a
Yes. I
And
would
a
have.
shield.
I would have
Alright.
moved up.
You very much have the inability not to be loud.
Yeah, but I
But-
won't get hit.
Yeah, that's true. Lucky- Water's kind of loud sometimes,
Hey, that's good.
so...
Is the stream running down?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's
Running wrong?
moving a bit quickly.
Okay.
So you can hear it. It's very soft, and it's a bit in the distance. As you draw closer, you can hear it. It's almost drowning out the rest of the sound. Just, you're like, oh shit, water's loud, I forgot.
Does half-plate give you disadvantage on stealth?
It sure does.
Okay. Then I also have. I passed. I re-rolled and I got a higher one than I did last time.
You also have plate?
I have half-plate.
Oh, nice.
I got a 14 and I don't wear armor.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Alright.
Yeah.
Clayton, you go first.
Okay. Okay. No, never mind. That's a horrible idea. I'm gonna just shoot 2 arrows in it.
30, 35,
All right,
40.
shoot 2 arrows in it.
Okay.
Maybe it doesn't. Is there a player's handbook over there? Over there? On the thing? I'll grab it.
Yeah, I can get it for you.
Okay. Can you get the.
I
the
rolled
fancy
2
one?
dice at the same
Are there two
time.
fancy? Is there
They're
one?
both natural ones.
Oh, good job, dude.
That's right down there.
Wow.
Look at this.
Down here?
Dude,
That's like 6 ones in like 5 minutes.
1-1.
Okay.
Bison,
Oh,
the
I
worst
got
enemy.
snake
Now
eyes
that
with
initiative's
2
been rolled.
D20s.
I
How
want to
does
put
that
them
even
in my
happen?
dice jail.
I don't know. And that was advantage with the first arrow, right?
It was not. Okay.
Yes. Half play is disadvantage.
Okay, cool.
Should say next to your.
We both have the 750 gold
Six,
piece armor.
8,
Holy shit.
14 hit?
14. Yes.
Did I
Okay,
get dripped
so-
out of stuff?
First one misses, but the
I
second
have a sword and nothing
so
else.
the first one,
What do you get for being a pirate?
Oh gosh.
it flies over the river and just into the brush. You don't see it. You're like,
Uh-oh.
that was really, really bad. You pull it out again, launch it. It digs straight into this thing's neck.
Okay.
It's your damage.
My damage is 1d6 plus 3, which is 6.
All right. Yeah, it cuts straight into this thing, and the blood starts
Which
pouring
one?
out. It's freaking out and screaming, and like. "Brrr."
Which
the
one?
other ones are rustling a bit.
Okay.
The
This boy?
Chthul, yeah,
Okay.
And then I'm also gonna.
Chul.
Deep lurker.
Not a chul.
No, that'll be all I do right now.
I'm done.
I think this is like a Pathfinder thing, alright?
It is Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have a few Pathfinder minis.
Were you
Okay.
headed?
Oh, nothing. I was just seeing how far away
Okay.
he was because I have a range of
Cindrix,
80 feet.
your turn.
Do they seem to notice us?
Yeah, an arrow just landed in the neck of the one in the back. It's
didn't kill
freaking
it.
out. And it's freaking out and sort of like it seems as though maybe it's lost feeling in one of its arms. The other ones are turning around and freaking out and trying to look for enemies. A couple
Okay.
of them do spot you guys.
I have a lot of crap I can do. Sorry, I'm
Alright.
just double checking all of it. I am going to cast. I will say
You almost got it. Try to hit it again.
and I will cast Fairy Fire on that one that he just hit.
Okay.
Neat.
So
Makes a save, right?
it needs to make a Dexterity saving.
That is a 10.
Hang on, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Can you get
Okay,
closer?
now I cast it. Yeah, I'll get from there, and then I kind of hold my hands out, and a little bit of flame kind of rises from the top of my fingernails, and then on the creature,
Like
it just
descends down,
fall.
doesn't it?
No, it's just
Oh.
it's an outline. It outlines in a bit
okay.
of flame. And it's weird perspective. It's like no matter which direction you look at it, the flame always kind of stays with
Oh,
you.
it's like
It
a
just-
shitty old particle effect.
Yeah, it like glows on it as well.
Okay.
It kind of just rises up the side of it, and I say,
Cool.
hit that one. You have advantage on attacking it.
On this one?
All right. Yeah.
Oh, it's each object
It does
in a 20
damage,
foot
right? Oh.
in a within range of allied blue green violet. Any creature in the area spells
It's a
cast to make a
slaughter.
dex save. So it's a 20-foot cube.
So it would hit.
It would also hit the other two. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to kind of aim it to the side over there, and I'm just going to have just that bison be hit by it, if that's fine.
Okay.
All right. So just the bison.
Does it do any damage?
No, it doesn't do any damage.
Oh, it's-
All it is that anybody who attacks it has advantage
Okay.
Cool.
while I concentrate on it.
Beautiful outline. Can you put these two across the river?
Uh-oh.
Like here?
They're gonna come out of the brush.
This brush?
Yeah.
Okay, so like here and here.
So as you guys are firing and hunting, it's going somewhat well. You hope they run in the other direction and not toward you.
Yeah.
And you look across the river, and just behind the bison, what's everybody's perception?
Ooh, super good.
I
13.
have a 14.
Passive perception?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm using phone version.
Just 10 plus your wisdom.
Um,
Or 10 plus your
maybe I have a
perception,
good
sorry.
perception. That's good skill set.
No, it's up in abilities.
It's a 13.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Glowing.
Yeah, 13.
13?
If
All right.
only Colton was here with his 19.
Yeah. You guys are looking over, and at first you don't quite see anything in the distance, but you see, just like right after you fire and that thing gets outlined, as if these things were drawn by that magic, you see what look like 2 lion cubs.
Huh?
But they are a pale blue, and they
Oh.
have 1 central eye.
A 3-eyed baby lion that's blue.
2 baby lions that only have 1 eye total.
Two
Oh,
babies.
so
Cyclopean.
2 Cyclops blue lions.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's creepy.
What the hell are those?
Huh?
And you feel a chill in the air.
Uh-oh. Ice babies.
Well,
Elsbeth.
Elsbeth. Elsbeth is a fast gal. She goes all the way over here
Whoa!
with my 40 movement. This guy I have advantage against?
Yeah, you have advantage against attacking that guy.
Just my first attack? 'Cause I-
No, all your attacks.
Oh.
Yeah.
I do 2 attacks against him.
Alright. And you just have the 1 sword, right?
I have a +1 greatsword.
That's right. Yeah, this is a big fucking sword. Or a best friend sword.
That would be a 26.
Oh.
Well, that's gonna hit a cow, yeah.
Yes.
The cow has shield.
And only a 10.
The cow has evasion, half damage.
A 10 and
10 damage, alright.
no, a 10 to my second attack.
Oh, both hit.
I rolled another 1 and 2.
Aren't you glad we just brought in another barbarian?
That's what you all are.
So 6, 10, 18 damage.
How do you kill a bison?
I cut its head off with
Alright.
my big lady sword.
This extremely clean cleave. She just do you run up to it?
Yeah, I run at it and then
Just running very quickly with this thing as she's pulling it out, and with the final motion as she pulls it from her back, she just swings down and its head falls into the water. You see the water turn red.
Good job.
Knock him over, because he's food. All right.
I'm
the
sorry,
other
big
bison.
beast.
I
All
will
of them?
drop concentration on fairy fire.
Okay. The lion and the yeti close to me, they're going to move 30 feet in your guys' direction.
Ah!
Do they come to me or they're just
They're
running?
passing right by you.
Okay. I'm not gonna attack them. 5, 10,
Yeah, one of them is going
20,
to
25, 30.
unknowingly slam into you.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Does a 21 hit?
It would hit me,
Okay.
yes. I only have a 15 AC.
As you cleanly cut its ally, it runs trying to get away from you, slams its big ass shoulder into you.
Oof.
You take 7 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Oh snap!
My shoulder is bruised.
The other two
Watch
are going,
out.
The other two are going to try and run in the other direction.
Okay.
The first one gets all the way off the map, it looks.
This guy?
Yeah. So let's see if he
5,
can.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright, he gets one more round. Hope he lives. The other one's going to pass by the 2 cubs.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Uh-oh.
And as it does,
Uh-oh.
put this down.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
What?
no.
Is that actually what's there?
Wait.
She mama.
A little bit like it. You see a huge, like this thing is maybe twice the size of the bison. It looks like a blue, like a cold, dead blue lion. And its mane is pure white. And you see snow actually slowly fall from this creature's mane.
Uh-oh.
And you look at the nape of its neck as it steps out, and you see what looks like 5 cords running out and into the woods behind it. And pulling forward are 2 giant steel wings.
Okay.
It doesn't quite look like a nightmare, but it will give you one.
Oh.
And it immediately clamps its.
Oh, so it's like here.
Yes.
Okay. Get him, big mama.
That thing doesn't look like it's alive. It does it also have one eye?
No, it has 6.
As they grow, they get more eyes.
Yeah, it steps forward, and you see just these what look like steel teeth from its maw clamp down onto the bison, and it immediately goes limp. Clayton, your turn.
Looks like Daddy's getting a new trophy.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm gonna run in a little bit. I'm
Clayton
dropping.
James,
Wait
what the
till
hell
the
is
water.
that thing?
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna just toss my bow and quiver back into
Okay.
the cart, wherever it is, and then
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Just
run
throw it
forward.
at the ground. Okay.
1, 2, 5, 6. Wait, no. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm gonna take my whip out, and then I'm gonna take a short sword out in my left hand,
Okay.
and I'm gonna attack this guy.
Oh, the one that slammed. Oh, just the one that's running away. The
Yeah.
Yeti? Okay.
Mhm.
Make those attacks, boy.
Okay.
With your whip.
E. One is my whip. And it's a 6 plus, it should be 6, so it should be 12. Just a second. Yeah, plus 6, so 12.
All right. That's for attack.
Yes.
All right. Roll damage. Which weapon is this with?
My whip.
All right. You whip a bison.
Whoosh!
Oh yeah, it makes a noise too, doesn't it?
Yeah. Whip. Oh, no.
Did you get rid of that?
Yeah.
Can you keep it for me?
Okay, so each time it goes off, it's not an actual whip sound. It's just that. It's like a super soft, but you can hear it from super far away.
Oh,
It
nice. All right.
Yeah, it roars as you just cut into it with this like speed of sound breaking motion, and it just claps into it, and its skin splits.
And then on my offhand, I'm just gonna bring my sword through its throat,
All right.
hopefully killing it.
Yeah, bring that sword up.
Nice.
That's a 18 plus 6.
That's gonna hit. Yeah. Roll
This one's
damage.
a d6. Okay, 8 damage again.
What?
Or no,
So,
not again.
what was the first amount of damage?
5.
All right. How do you kill it?
Ooh, okay, so I whip it in the eye, like making it turn around towards me, and then I cut its head off.
All right.
So just 2 bison
Yeah,
heads on the floor
jeez.
now.
Almost in one fluid motion, it's just whoosh, and then straight into it, and that thing is like kicking and moving, but it's going down. Alright, whose turn is it? That was Clayton. Cindrix.
Okay,
Doing,
do
boy?
these things look natural?
No. You've heard rumors of different types of, like, the alien creatures from long, long ago. And now they're coming back.
Is
since
this
the world ended.
similar to what me and my old military group would hunt?
It gives you that feeling, yes.
Okay, then he will attack.
Same goes for you, Clayton.
We need to destroy those things. They're not natural.
Okay.
It gives you like an
5,
alien
10,
feeling.
15,
like,
20, 25, 30. I'm
Doesn't
gonna get
feel
about
right.
right there. I can see him, right?
Yes,
From that distance?
yes. You can see
All right.
those three.
I kind of hold, I kind of bring my shield down, and I put my hand onto it. And as I do, my hand just begins to kind of glow, and I point forward, and then I just snap. And as I snap out of my fingers, this small little bead just goes flying all the way
Okay.
over 150
Fireball.
feet. Fireball.
Alright. Has to make a
And
dex
I'm gonna
save.
cast that shit at fuck it, let's do 4th level.
Ooh.
Alright.
Is that your highest level?
That's my highest level. Yeah, they need to make a dex save of 14.
Ooh, are you gonna do tons of damage right now?
Maybe. The bison needs to make it too.
Those poor
Yeah,
bison.
the bison failed horribly.
We're like, let's just kill one or two.
Oh, actually, both bison. It's a
we're gonna
20-foot radius. I
No,
believe.
that other bison's dead.
Oh, okay.
It's in the
Oh,
metal
yeah.
teeth of
It's a
that thing.
20-foot
She
radius.
killed this one.
Oh, that one's dead. So
Yeah.
that other bison also needs to make it. There's 3 of them that gotta make that save. It's a 20-foot radius. It's fucking massive.
Yeah.
It's the one bison and then the mama, right?
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. It literally is just this entire area that goes.
Yeah, as you launch that, you see almost with like insane reflexes, it looks over, and you know that like it's gonna take the full brunt,
Mhm.
but one of its wings slams into the ground and protects the 2 cubs.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah, because it's like metal wings,
Yeah.
white.
Okay,
Right?
so
Do that damage? Yeah, it takes full. No, it succeeded, so it takes half damage.
Okay, the
The-
cubs take no damage.
The cubs take no damage. The bison takes full.
All right. So, oh god,
Why are you only rolling?
12,
Oh.
13, 14, 19.
Did you roll 14 and then a 6?
No.
Okay.
19. Sorry, 4. Sorry, 6. 20. It was only 28 fire damage.
28.
So 14.
That's a lot of fire
I know.
damage.
But it was a 4th level, so.
It's halved though,
You
so
just-
14.
It's half.
Oh, yeah.
So the bison
So-
takes 28 fire damage. The metal thing takes 14 fire
Okay.
damage.
Yeah, it slams that metal thing, and this explodes in its face. And as the fire fades, you just see maybe the remaining half of 2 bison.
Okay.
The corpse looks almost completely burned to ashes, and the other one is just gored in its side. You can see its ribs are charred.
All right.
And it is that thing's turn.
Uh-oh.
This is gonna be really fucking weird to watch, but
Oh, yeah?
it beats its wings and it starts to fly into the air. And you saw those cords on the nape of its neck, and they are going below it, and they stretch, and then they snag. And as this thing flies over the river, you see the 5 cubs are
5
just
cubs?
floating with those cords over the
Oh,
river as
there's
this
more
thing brings
babies.
them. They're all connected. This is
They're
one
like-
creature.
Like umbilical cord?
Yeah.
Ugh. So she flies over?
Yeah.
Where does she get?
She's gonna land on that rock right next to Clayton.
Right here?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then just her babies around her?
Yeah.
I'll do
Oh, shit.
3 on this side, and then I'll put that.
So the babies are like attached to
Yeah.
her. Oh, God.
That's yucky.
Yeah, it's gross. You two are
And then
over
this
there.
guy's dead, right?
All right, I need you two to make dex saves for me.
Me?
Yes.
You know
Okay.
what?
Mouth, and you see this frozen cold just slowly boil out of its mouth.
So Elspeth and me, or Clayton and
yeah, it's
Elspeth?
looking at you two. You two are right over here. Right?
I'm right here.
That's
oh,
Clayton.
Oh, okay,
Clayton.
sorry.
Me,
you
that's
two.
me and
My bad.
Clayton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got mixed
So
up.
us two.
Yes.
Dex saves.
Yes.
Fuck.
Darn, I'm
Oh,
good
that's
at,
right.
I'm
You're
good
a
at
cleric.
this.
You failed these.
7.
Ooh.
I have a negative in my dex.
Unnatural 20.
Ooh,
Okay.
dirty 20.
All right. Give me 1 second.
I have danger sense, so I have advantage on
Really
That's
saving
cool.
divided
throws.
these.
I'm just like, oh no.
It's coming, but I can do nothing about
Yeah,
it.
basically. I can't do something about it, not if it's a dex save.
Yeah.
If they attack, I can
You
I
take-
can do a flare.
You take 17 cold damage.
Oh no!
And you
I
take
miss
half of
being
that.
Ket and that being half.
So it should be 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
fine.
And they are all going to. It looks like they went limp when it started flying, and when it landed again,
Ew.
you see this like blue pulsing energy, almost like an active vein, go out to them, and they just awaken like they're constructs. And they are going to try and swarm the 2 of you. So 3 of them toward Clayton, and 2 of them go all the way over to Elsbeth.
So none of them come for me.
No.
Okay, so one goes this way, these 2 go this way, and this one's over here.
Yep.
But they're all connected to her still?
Yes.
Is she on top of this rock?
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
All right.
Wow. That was
Um,
terrible.
All right.
One of them runs over to you and just kind of goes off kilter for a second as the cord kind of stretches a bit, and it just resituates itself. The other one runs up and does not get advantage because he fucked it up. And that'll hit. That's a 19.
That hits?
All right. You take 5 piercing damage.
Ouch.
As it clamps its tiny little jaws onto your leg. Make a strength save.
Oh, okay. I'm good at those. That is a 18.
All right. You don't get knocked prone.
Good.
That was them. Now it's your turn.
Oh, hello, small things. I'm going to kill you both now. I'm gonna take a swing at the little spider baby.
Okay.
I don't have advantage. I don't know why I'm doing that.
Just get used to rolling with advantage.
Yeah. That's a 19.
That'll hit.
Okay, it's 2d6 plus 5. That's 15 damage.
15?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you see it take that damage, and it just like slumps down and goes limp, and then the pulsing continues and it gets up again.
Oh, we gotta kill Mama. All right. I'm going to.
You can do more.
Elspeth is smart enough to know that we should probably kill her, or the baby's gonna keep getting back up. So she's gonna. She's not gonna disengage because she can't. She's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I have a swimming speed. by the
Oh,
way.
shit,
Yeah,
okay.
because I'm the C one. I can breathe underwater.
Oh,
and
that's
I have swim
awesome.
speed.
That's so cool. That's so fucking cool.
What the hell? That's awesome.
I don't even have to activate my rage to do it. It's just
That's a really good
That's
pirate then.
pretty cool.
That's why I lived. I can just hop ship and
There goes
swim
my
back
boat.
home.
Darn.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Do they take attacks of opportunity against me?
Those two, no.
Oh, I can move 40. I forgot. So I go boop, fuck this, and then I go over there.
All right.
And I can't attack again, but
Okay. That last bison has lost his whole family.
oh, where's he at?
He's the lion.
Oh. Is he gonna?
So the lion's gonna leave the lion. He gonna run.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bye.
You see tears. Just a minute ago, we were drinking and chilling.
All right, so when all of us get TPK'd, there's going to be a new game, and it's just going to be Paul playing a bison with Logan as solo DM, Tesseract Season 3. Watch out.
I'm not gonna get TPK'd.
The last known bison.
The last known bison.
It's gonna be a level 6 shadow sorcerer.
Fuck!
All right, it's your turn. It's your turn, Clayton.
So,
There's a bunch of cord babies everywhere, and Mama. Oh shit! They didn't even attack you. So 3 of them are gonna try and beat your ass,
oh shit.
And-
Good luck with that.
2 of them get above 20.
Ah, gosh darn it. They did have luck with that.
Yeah, they did. So
I
you
would be
take
helping you, but my ability specifies they have to attack me, so you're
10
screwed.
piercing damage. And
If
make a
only I
strength
was
save.
over there, I could help you.
Okay. And strength save. Let's use this one. see if this
Wayfinder,
works.
that's pretty funny.
Twelve.
They put buy some.
By son.
Awesome.
12. What do you do?
strength save.
Oh, eats it, beats it. I'm sorry,
No, it's just really funny.
why are you rolling? What the fuck? Just shouting numbers at me to throw me off? Alright, now it's your turn. What you doing?
I could do something, but I don't know if it would
Spin
help my
attack.
position out.
Spin
You
attack.
have to be creative in these types of battles. Because weird shit's happening.
Okay.
Oh, you're a champion fighter, right? You crit on like 18s. Dang.
Isn't it 19s?
19's
19s,
right.
alright.
18's later.
Ooh.
That's so awesome.
Dang.
Okay, I am gonna short sword this one, the one right in front of me.
The tiny one?
Yeah.
Okay. Make that attack, boy.
Okay.
Hey, Logan. Are you using that small
So
fan?
that's a 8.
Can I?
An 8.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop using this one.
You want to put it in dice jail?
Yes, please.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit. So you swing at this thing and it just kind of ducks out of the way almost manually.
Okay, and then the one to my right, I'm gonna just kick in the face.
Alright, kick that boy in the face. That's right, you're a tavern brawler.
Me
awesome.
too.
Okay, so that's.
They could
12
kill
plus-
everybody with like donkey jaws and shit. Yes, it's this
So
one.
let's still
18 to
destroy
hit.
everything right now.
What's that?
18 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, cool. And for my tavern brawler thing, it's a d4. So I'll do 5 points of damage for that one.
Alright.
And then as my bonus action, the one to my left, I'm gonna grapple. Because as a tavern brawler,
I think
if
it
you
says
make-
part of the attack, so you have to attack the one that you just. No.
You're on. Wait. Darn it. Where did, there it is. When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike or an improvised weapon on your turn, you can use a bonus action to attempt to grapple the target. Okay.
Yeah, so the one that you just hit.
Okay, now I'll grapple that one.
Alright. Isn't that's contested, right?
Yes.
Okay. That will be. Not good.
Also not good.
We got an 8.
I got 9.
Alright. You tackle a baby. Wow. Really your profession, isn't it?
Better than my last one.
Yeah. Alright, Syndrix.
I'm going to run this way, 5, 10, 15, 20, right in front of this creature. And as I'm running, I hold my hand up into the air, and I just say, Otun va Dastrix! All of you, ignite the flame in your souls! We can win this! I'm going to cast Aid, and everybody, all 3 of us, get 10 temporary hit points.
Ooh,
I'm
thank
casting
you,
it
sir.
down. Yep.
Hell yeah.
I don't know why people don't like that spell. It's a freaking awesome
I
spell.
like it. Alright, the pride is going to go.
And that's it. That's all I can do.
Alright. So, let me. Yeah, the other 2 are going to follow you around that rock.
Okay.
See if they can't hit you. Does a 9 hit?
No.
Okay. That was a couple of 2s there. There we go. Does a 21 hit?
That would hit.
Alright, you'll take 5 damage. Make another save.
All right.
Meanwhile, Mama's going to see if she gets a red level back. She
Natural
does
20.
not. Alright, you are still up. You take that damage though as
I
that
did
thing
take
clamps
that
into your
damage.
leg again.
It just takes from the temporary that I just
Yeah.
got.
Syndrix, you ran up to it and cast some crazy ass magic.
Oh yeah, and I'm looking at her. What hit me?
She's going to. She resituates herself and kind of sits on her hind legs with both of her claws. Both well above 20.
Okay. Hang on one second, actually, sorry. So she's attacking me.
Yes.
Okay, before she would attack, I'm going to, as my reaction, use my warding flare. When I am attacked by a creature that can be blinded within 30 feet that I can see, I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. So basically, as she comes over to attack me, I just look up and I point at her, all of her eyes with my fingers, and they all just begin to glow for just
Only for one attack?
just for one attack as disadvantage.
Okay. It re-rolls and gets a 14.
14 does not hit.
Alright. So one of the claws land, you take
All right.
11 slashing damage.
Ouchie, there goes
Then
my 10.
it's going to try and bite you. That is like 25.
25. Yeah, you know what? I'll do it again.
Okay.
I can't. Oh no, it's one reaction. Never mind.
Yep.
I can't do it again.
Okay. You take 11 more slashing damage.
Oh my god.
Make a dex save.
Are you okay?
No.
38 points.
That'd be strength save. Make
The
a
strength saving throw. Cool.
TPK first.
First game. I'm out, guys.
That's how we do
No,
it
it's okay.
here. I roll
I'm
bad,
good.
but still kill everybody.
A 17.
You beat it by 1.
Hey.
You are still on your feet and not your knees. The other 3 found you very delicious, so they're going to try and do their little business.
Okay, one can't hit because. Oh wait, no, he's just grappled. Then.
Yeah. Well, he sucks anyway. The other 2 are like, give us back our brother. And,
Hey, that's ours.
my boy. Both of them are going to hit, so you take 10 damage. Make a strength save.
Okay.
And Elsbeth, you are on deck.
That was natural 1 on that strength save.
Oh.
All right. You are like holding this one and pinning it, and then the other ones just like slip out of your leg and you fall over. You're still holding it, but now you're both on the ground. What? Yeah, what you doing?
Me?
Yes.
I use my wonderful feat called Charger, and I move, if I can move 10 feet before I attack, which I can.
All right.
It's a bonus action to do, I guess, which is kind of strange. I get +5 to my attack damage if I hit.
Okay. You're hitting Mama.
Hit. Yeah, I'm gonna try to slice
taken
Mama.
your turn?
Not yet.
Would you say I'm?
No, you went first.
If
Oh
I'm
yes, I
here.
have.
Yeah,
Is
in-
his
in the
initiative is his initiative before mine?
Yes.
Will he get another turn before I take mine?
big- Yes.
Okay.
Would you say I have a clink or no?
Yeah, I'd say you do.
Okay. That's a 23, I believe.
23. That's gonna hit. Yeah.
Just making sure my math's right. So, that would be 16 damage
Okay.
with my charger thing, and then I will attack one more time with a. That's a 21.
21.
Or no, 22.
That's gonna hit too.
That's gonna hit too. And then I think I only get my charger thing on one attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So 6. That's still 16 damage.
If you're attacking, I'm
Jeez.
going to say,
Elsbeth, move towards the rock.
Over here.
Yes.
Alright, I will back up.
You did move 10.
Yeah, I moved 10. I have a 40 movement. So 15, 20, 25, 30. Thanks here. She can have attack of
As you
opportunity.
guys are cutting into this thing and damaging it, that blue liquid that's pulsing is slowly pouring out and landing in pools on the ground. And you see these cords are pulsing at a slower rate.
Oh no, we're killing her
Logan, I have a
babies.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Through my years of monster hunting experience,
Mhm.
would I know whether poison would work on it?
You can try.
Was it?
When you've been hunting these things, every single one of them has been Pandora's box. You don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Some of them are made of poison.
Would I know if holy water or poison would be a better choice here?
Roll intelligence.
Okay.
Arcana. Let's go with Arcana.
Ooh, wow. 17.
All right. You would assume holy water would actually probably be the best bet.
Okay.
is it your turn?
No, I was
Oh.
just wondering.
Elsbeth, you done?
I charged, attacked twice, and then
Would I-
moved over there.
When I yell that at Elspeth, I will also look at Clayton and say,
Clayton James, make your way over here.
and I'm going to point this way.
Okay.
I have a plan, and I don't want you in the way.
Okay, Elsbeth, as you duck out of the way behind this thing, back
Tries to
and
get
cuts into you pretty deep. Does a 22 hit? Right, let's do some piercing damage here. 7 piercing damage.
me. Ow.
And Clayton, your turn.
Okay. I
Ow.
Alf.
have, I had a plan. Okay. So I'm gonna put both my weapons away, drop the grapple, and just run. And I put both my weapons away, but can I still throw something?
Are you trying to disengage?
I'd say while you're running, yes, we'll
Okay.
allow that.
Then I'm gonna start heading this way. So 5, 10, 15. As I'm running past here, I'm gonna take a flask of holy water.
Okay.
I should have.
I'll say that you would have had to have dropped the weapons if you're going to toss something. You don't have time to hook them on the belt and then pull that out too.
I'll drop my short sword.
Okay.
Okay. So I drop one of my short swords. It's over there. Grab my holy water and I throw it at the or the thing. The lion.
All right. Roll attack.
Okay. This one did well for me.
That's not with proficiency.
16.
Meets it, beats it. All right. What's the average damage or the normal damage die for holy water?
2d6 radiant.
All right, roll them.
Nice, man.
Ooh! Okay, I got 11.
All right. You reach into your belt and huck this little bottle. It crashes and just burns and singes in. And it looks like the part that you hit sinks in as if it's dissolving.
Ooh.
So there's just this gap in its side, as if the flesh almost receded. That's your turn, Syndrix.
Wait, before you end your turn, I'm gonna tell you, keep running.
Oh, yes.
Keep going.
What was it?
Go through the rocks there, too.
20. Okay, we're good.
Cool. I am going to back up if I can. I will take the hit if she wants to do something towards me. I'm gonna get right there.
Yes, she
Go ahead and do it.
does. Yeah, it's a new round.
Are you? Player?
One of those wings
Sure
is
am.
going to fly over and cut into you. You take 6 slashing damage.
Ouchies.
What you doing, boy?
All right, I back up, and as I back up, I hold up my hand and I say,
Let's end this game. Indo, grant me fire!
and I point out my hand. I'm casting Wall of Fire.
All right.
I'm gonna grab the cool little dingy.
Oh yeah, we have minis for those. You guys can see them now that our camera works. Isn't that swell?
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, extra burn that bison. Our bison meat crispy.
This one hasn't been burned yet. His head is just gone.
It's gonna go like this. So.
Well, oh yeah, it was fairy fire.
And they get pushed out of it.
Yeah, that was a super clean kill on that one. There's one arrow in the neck's gone.
Yep.
They
get pushed?
They have to make a dex save. Which way would she go if she's making the dex save?
Probably towards her babies.
This
yeah.
side?
Yeah, she's gonna keep all the cords together. All right, as you wish for Indo to grant you this, you actually look in the direction that you're pointing and you draw a line in your mind.
Yep.
And you see sprout and grow almost instantly, like before your eyes.
Wow.
And then they all ignite in a row.
And I'm just holding on to it as I'm concentrating onto its hands, like shaking as the fire just goes upwards. All of them need to make dexterity saving throws if they were in it.
Okay.
I think that's all except one.
All right.
That's terrible. She did not succeed.
Okay. 1, 2. So if they were in it and they failed the dex save, holy crap. That is 29 fire damage.
Okay. Jeez. Yeah. You just grow this thing and it ignites and just fires everywhere. This heat radiates off it so immensely that the creature's mane literally melts off and you see this skinny skeletal neck.
Oh god.
And it
We
slumps
can
to the
see
ground.
through it, by the way. It's opaque.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see this thing just collapse.
Does opaque mean you can't see through it? Then I'm stupid. I don't know what words are.
Is anyone over there?
Yeah.
No, we're all on the other side.
Well, fuck my description. That would have been cool if I knew that.
Wait, what?
It sinks behind the wall of fire.
And you can't see it because it's opaque.
Got it. Well, nice.
Elspeth, your turn.
Sorry.
Does it make a noise or anything? Like a... No? I'm gonna try
I
to...
don't recommend going through that.
How tall up is this rock? I want to know if I can get up here and see over.
That's going to be quite a climb. That's about 35 feet up.
35 feet up? strong lady. I'll try to do it.
All right. It's gonna take you 2 rounds, I think.
Oh, yeah, because it's half your
yeah.
movement to climb, huh? Damn, climbing speeds. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to start just climbing up it this way.
All right.
The wall is 20 feet high, just letting you know.
Yep, if I get to the top of that, I'll be able to see over.
Logan,
Potentially.
just to let you know, I get to have the flames,
Point in a direction.
point in a direction, and it's obviously that side.
Yeah, of course.
So if anybody starts, ends their turn within that side of the wall. So,
Now all of the bison are gonna be charred.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got the one it cleanly killed over. No, that's
It was blown up by a
everything's
fireball.
burned. Cindrix.
This one's
Cindrix is like, cool, food. Everyone's like,
This one's fine. It'll still be not.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
in the
he-
water.
he's-
Oh,
water,
I assume
yeah.
this
He's
one
the
has
steamed
has
bison.
left the battle.
he's gone
He's gone.
into the horizon to live a very sad life.
Oh.
Okay, you're climbing Clayton. What are you doing?
I have a whip. I was wondering if I could douse that in holy water to make my weapon do more damage, because I saw how well it worked with that guy, and you can douse your weapons with poison.
A whip?
Well, the reason it would work for a whip and not a sword is because the whip is cloth and would absorb.
No, because the poison has more consistent adhesive properties to it. So if you
That's-
coat it, it's going to
okay.
kind of cling.
You can maybe have like a priest
Yeah.
Never mind.
bless
then.
your weapon
Yeah.
and pay for it. Like a +1, and the +1's like radiant damage or something.
Then in that
Yeah.
case, I'm just gonna take my short sword out again,
All right.
and then I'm
Pick up
gonna
your sword.
get right here on this rock and ready my whip for anything that comes. from
Cindrix, what you doing?
Taking picture because Twitter.
Yeah, this is a
Okay.
cool fight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everything's dead. Thanks to y'all for staying. I'm really surprised that
Yeah.
it's awesome. I'm glad people like
And
it.
6 is being a good boy.
Yeah.
He's just taking
We
a
didn't
nap.
have to lock him away. Cool.
He cried for a little bit though.
Yeah.
He laid down and he had his little teary
Let's
eyes.
check out the chat really quick.
Yeah.
What's up, my boys? What's Mario Sack want? Oh, yeah. He did art, and it's super cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, okay. Sorry. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Whoa, that was fast. I'm gonna continue concentrating on the spell.
Okay.
And then I am going to. Oh boy, I am going to cast spells while I'm concentrating on spells, as long as they aren't concentration spells, right?
Yeah.
I really blocked us off here. Sorry, guys. 5, 10. I could go 5, 10.
I didn't. Oh, we're good.
So, Logan,
Yep.
I do not have a climbing speed, so I'm going to go around these rocks. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, dash, 45, 50, 55, 60.
You
and-
can gain 1 space, because that's just perspective.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then as I'm going, I am going to cast Healing Word on myself.
You didn't leave the area of the spell?
No,
Okay.
something feet.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, 120 feet.
Good for war.
Yeah. And then I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself as I'm running over at
All right.
2nd level. Which is 2d4 plus 3, and that is a bonus action, which is
Hell
why I
yeah.
can dash and do it. Come on. Alright, 8 health.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Elsbeth.
I would like to
Did they go?
go to the.
You don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, if they ended their turn in it, they take some damage.
I don't know.
Oh.
I get to the top and try to look over to see if it's still alive.
Okay. You get to the top and you look down and you see this thing just being licked by waves of flames. You see all the cords and it looks like most of the bodies are charred, but you see 2 of them under one of the collapsed wings. Like the cords go in and you see a very, very faint blue energy. Almost as if 2 of the cubs are hiding under a wing.
But Mama's not moving.
Mama's not moving. She is being eaten by the flames right
Okay.
now.
All right, I think you killed it. You can put your wall down. Can you put the wall down?
You want me to put the wall down? Are you sure they're dead?
It's not moving.
See.
From way over there behind two rocks.
What? I'm running over. Just wait.
Can we draw a picture or something? What do you want?
Clayton.
Roll persuasion.
Going on a big old
Roll
hike.
persuasion on me.
Oh, I actually rolled well.
That's right. You have a better charisma than these guys.
No, I don't.
Oh no, that's right.
I have a better charisma.
She has a better
16.
one.
16?
By one.
Fine.
I snuff out the flames.
All right. Clayton,
What do I see?
you see what looks like a very, very dead, fallen over. It looks like charred, as if half of its body's just been eaten away. Its neck is almost hollow and skeletal, and it connects to a head. It's also charred. You see the eyes are burned out. You see 3 little charred things, and it looks like the cord went limp for them. You see maybe 2 more hiding under the wing.
Oof.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over there.
Okay.
20. Got there. And I'm just gonna mess him up. That first one, as I'm walking
Okay.
up, I'm
You go
whip and
go
slash.
over and you lift the wing.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll do that first.
You go over and you lift the wing, and the 2 of them look at you with these bloodshot eyes, and then they just go limp. And you look at their coils or their things, and it just, this blue energy gets siphoned into the creature beside you, and it begins to move again.
The baby?
Ooh, it was a trick.
Looks like the 2 babies killed themselves to revive them all.
Oh, poopy.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna hit it twice.
All right.
And then I'm gonna get going.
Roll to hit it.
Okay. Let's see. This is my whip. This is like what is it, 5 plus 11. It's 11 hit.
11 does not hit.
Okay. And this is my short sword.
All right.
Plus 20. A natural 20.
That's gonna hit, yeah.
And then 4 plus 7. 7 points of damage.
All right. You slash into it, and this, like, almost half the energy that got pulled in just spews out of its neck as you slice into it again.
Okay.
Syndrix,
And then I'm gonna move.
I see the mama's alive again?
can you see it? You're behind a bunch of rocks.
I don't know, can I, Logan?
If you step forward, maybe I'll have you make an active perception.
Probably
check.
doesn't. If he doesn't know what's going on,
Yeah.
then he would go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, yeah, now you see it.
Oh, shit, and she's back alive?
Yeah, it looks like half its body is completely charred, the other half is weak and limp, and you see this energy just slowly moving up and down.
I don't like that. Fireball. Right centered on her.
All right, how do you do this?
Oh, shit, really? I kind of turn over the corner, and what did you do on your turn?
Just like slash through a
You
little
slash and you like run away. I turn around the corner and kind of peer behind the things. And I can just point forward, and the small bead goes over and just hits her, and then it's just this envelopment of flames. Just kind of, it like circles almost, and just like turns and churns and goes upwards into the air. And it's gone within a few seconds. And I just kind of wait to see what's happened.
All right, you wait, and the smoke clears, and the fire clears, and the music changes,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing happens. Looks to be dead. That
Yeah.
faint amount of blue energy, or the blue liquid now, is just pouring into the water and mixing with the blood of the bison and your friend.
Hmm?
You waded in, and you got cut.
Huh?
It's just a minor detail. But
Got it, okay.
Oh, yeah. There's a little bit of my blood in the
I'm
water.
just gonna go collect all my stuff.
All right, you
And,
run around.
I'm gonna collect
Pick
a
up
trophy
stakes.
from him.
What do you get?
Like one of his canines. Like,
All right. You reach into its mouth, and these things are literally like Mastercraft razors.
Oh,
Ooh.
you slash your little fingers up.
can I get a
I
rock
do
and
not
like
know
bust
what
one
these
out?
things are.
Is content sharing on? for
Sure.
TESSERACT?
It takes you a little while, but you're methodical and dedicated, so eventually you smack out one of these teeth from this iron jaw.
Okay.
Could I roll intelligence or just perception maybe to know how deep this water is? Like over here? Because I waded
Yeah.
through it here.
You were able to wade through it. You know it's probably about 6-8 feet deep in
Alright.
the middle. Probably 6.
All right, then I'm not gonna do a little jump. I'll go back down. This way.
Okay. Slowly climb down.
Yep.
There's your meal.
Is he charred up a bunch?
No.
5, 10, 15,
He's a
20.
tiny bit waterlogged right now.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna drag it out.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go try and clean
Do I need
this
it
one
all
up a little
straight?
bit, cut off
Is
some
it the
parts.
big ass bison?
Yeah.
Right.
Probably need a really good roll. That thing is like a
16.
boulder.
Just a strength roll.
Mhm.
Dirty 20.
All right.
She buff.
Yeah. Just barely enough. You're like,
I can
all right.
I can
Throw it over your shoulder.
push,
and
drag, or
just-
lift 570 pounds.
Yeah. That's about exactly what you need.
Holy crap.
You pull this thing out of the water.
All right.
Good work, everyone.
You know how
I
to-
do not know what this thing is.
You know how to butcher shit, right?
I take out one of my daggers
Get to
and
work.
just start
Okay.
butchering that.
Make a survival check.
Uh-oh. Can I help?
Was that a natural 1?
No, that's a 2.
Oh, okay.
Can I help?
A 2 total?
Plus 3. No, 5.
Okay.
It's not good.
So, yeah, you start to kind of move around it, and you're like, where do I even... You kind of cut around like where the ribs are, and you start kind of cutting off some of the rib meat. And you're like, probably can't eat the ass. That's just gross. That doesn't make sense. The head's in the water, nothing.
Clayton doesn't
Like
eat
most
ass.
of the neck. Yeah. Clayton. Sorry. It's just not me. So you pull off half of its rib cage and just walk over with a decent amount of about 10 pounds of meat. It's probably a couple days. It'll definitely get you to,
And then the first night, I'm definitely gonna make a lot of jerky and stuff.
okay.
Or like as we're going.
Yeah, you kind of dry it out and you prop it up kind of on the cart. You lay out a little system.
Did
Makes
you
it-
add content sharing?
I did.
You probably have a bit of salts in there. You just kind of work with that. And the sun begins to set.
We got our food, right?
Good work, everyone. That was a good
Yes.
hunt.
Yes.
Got a new trophy.
Very
And I
dangerous.
show everyone my tooth.
Very nice.
Neat.
It's pretty big.
And
Well,
I
then.
put a little pouch that I have for my teeth.
You can make it a
Let's
dagger.
hope the Black Knights aren't as vicious as these creatures, though I expect they will. You both have proven that you are skilled fighters.
Right.
As long as you and follow my orders, we can work as a team. We will be successful.
So why are you giving the orders?
I served as a general for over 3 years in the military.
Oh,
I know
alright.
combat strategies.
Yeah, alright, that's
That
fine.
whole thing with the fire and the flames, that was a tactical move.
But what if they went through the fire and the flames?
Well, then I would have to adapt my strategy, though they would have been burned.
Oh, alright.
Okay. That was good.
Thank you.
I give you props for it, definitely. Very good. Thank you, Mario Sack, for commissioning us back.
What did he donate?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said, thanks for commissioning me. Glad to see Tesseract is back.
Thanks, Mario.
It's
I
like the
appreciate
same
it, man.
amount. That
Awesome.
Whee!
Get back to the cart and we're gonna head off.
Yeah.
It's nighttime, I
The
thought.
sun is setting around here.
You should maybe just camp. I'm tired.
Okay. You guys set up camp. How have you guys been keeping watch, if you have at all?
I'd start off probably.
You're familiar that, like, past the mines, this is all Badlands.
And then do just random stuff.
Okay. So you take the first watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take second watch.
Okay.
I probably sleep underneath the cart.
Okay.
If possible, I'm gonna get a couple vials of its blood.
Hmm.
Like 2.
It's oil.
It's actually not. Because the blood itself, like kind of reflecting, seeing how this worked, the blood was more or less the entirety of the creature. Like its life force was flowed between each vessel, but that seemed to be what was charging it. In
Okay.
order to kill it, you had to get all that out of there.
Okay.
So most of it's soaked into the mud by now, the rest of it's run downstream.
Alright, never mind then.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You finish up your watch. It's pretty quiet. You don't see anything very disturbing or strange.
I have my little signal whistle right next
Yeah.
to me just in case.
You're just kind of chilling, maybe playing with the whistle, trying not to wake anybody up. And your watch goes by. It's very quiet. Elspeth
Okay.
wakes you up, and during your watch,
Mm-hmm.
very early, this is just a couple hours before everyone else normally wakes up, you see 3 horsemen.
Oh.
The front horse is very, very large. It looks like a conditioned, well-fed, and well-kept war horse.
Okay.
They are traveling north.
Towards us?
No,
Away from us?
away from you.
They don't seem
It's-
bothered by
they're
us?
not from the road that you guys came through.
Mhm.
Looks like they're maybe a ways down. They don't notice you,
Do they have any
but you
symbols?
notice them. Do they have any what?
Symbols on their... I mean,
They're
it's
a bit
dark.
too far away.
Okay.
The one in the front looks heavily, heavily armored.
Okay.
Like, he almost has that horse just to keep him on top of it. The other 2 are in the back, and they're both holding torches. And actually, yeah, they would have a banner.
Can I see it? I don't have dark vision.
Make a perception check,
Okay.
because 2 of them have torches.
Oh no.
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Alright. You're actually familiar. Someone could consider them rival pirates.
Alright.
They're the gentlemen that currently are in possession of Lockheim.
Lockheim.
Yes.
They're the knights.
These are the Black Knights of the Hollow.
Oh.
And you see their symbol, which is a sword facing straight down with a keyhole in the center of it.
Wait, you
It's
said
just
how
white
many
and
were
black.
there?
3.
So there's like a sword and then a keyhole?
Yeah. And the banner is sticking straight off the back of the one in the middle. And they're headed up that direction.
So... Are we headed north or south?
North.
Alright, so they're going where we're headed?
Yes.
Okay. I will let them continue their way
Okay.
if they're not going to bother us.
No, they're at a decent distance. They pay you no mind. They pass by. Morning comes. You guys wake up.
All right, everyone. Ready to continue?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yes.
Some Knights of the Hollow headed the way we're going. They traveled through the night.
Very strange.
I'm gonna get onto the path and take out this weird cylinder that like gets longer when I pull it out, and look down the telescope.
Okay.
And just look and see if I see anything along the trail that we're headed.
Okay. You look down. It looks clear up to the horizon point.
What do you think they were doing traveling north?
That's where they have the most control, isn't it?
Yes, but that means they had to come from the south. You think some of them are in
Arkenberg?
Do you think some of them were in Arkenberg?
I doubt it.
I don't know.
You'd
Why
also
were they
know
going north?
the kingdom of Linhaven, which
Yeah.
is the one that you guys are at war with right now.
Oh boy.
It's very far south.
Oh, go on.
It's a bit more coastal. They have a decent amount of port towns, as opposed to you guys, which are...
We have something to look forward to then when we make our way there. We should continue.
Let's go.
You guys pack everything up, put the salted meat on best you can, kind of move everything around, make breakfast. Just as you guys hit the whip on the back of the horse...
I'm driving
I
from
tr-
now on.
Okay, cool. And as you're looking around, who has the highest perception? I think it was you.
I have 13.
I have 14.
I also.
All right. You're kind of looking around, just not paying too much attention, waiting for the journey to be over because...
I'm just letting you know I'm always looking for more plants and
Okay.
animals.
All right, you keep an eye out. Eventually you do see a few herbs that you can use, mostly in teas, but some of them you're like, maybe, and you are able to pluck a small amount of a set of roots that you can later brew.
Okay.
And you see, coming up the road behind you, is the woman from earlier on a horse.
Perry?
Yeah.
Hey, the wizard's back.
And that's where
She's
we're going
a
to end the
wizard.
game.
Oh, hey, cool. Oh
All right.
boy,
Well, that was fun.
that was really fun.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
All right, I'm glad. Cool.
Good job, Logan.
Thanks, my dude.
It's great times.
Yeah.
Very interesting start to this game. I love playing a cleric so much.
There's so much
fun.
Really.
So many options. I'm going through. I'm gonna probably prepare some new spells, but holy crap!
Oh no.
I just also realized that we all don't have dark vision. Nobody has dark vision.
Yes.
Here's your D20 back. Paul.
But good
That's
thing
right.
I'm a light cleric.
I kind of banned elves. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm
Awesome
so
stuff.
sorry, my Russian boy.
Oh, he's just like
He's
oh, no,
watching
it's
that
in.
at 3:15 in the morning.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
That's dedication. That's
Get
really
some
awesome.
sleep.
Thank you, everybody, for joining
Yeah.
us today.
There's a lot of you.
Super
That's-
awesome. So thank
yeah.
you, and all the donations. It's awesome. Keeps us afloat.
Absolutely.
And
Donate. You mean Mario Sack and
Pigeon Man.
Pigeon
The
Man.
two guys who pay for the
Lee
show.
Cook at
Yeah.
right at the beginning.
Yeah, that's,
Some,
Lee Cook.
yeah.
Yeah.
he's in Super Chat. Yeah, Lee Cook.
Guess what, guys? We'll be back next week with another game because we're
What?
playing weekly.
Yeah. And there'll be an episode of Strahd tomorrow.
Yep.
And
Episode of Strahd tomorrow. Salt March
March
on
on
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays,
Sunder on Fridays,
and
and Tesseract on Saturday. Week.
Woo.
Can you keep up? Because you don't have to.
All right. Yeah, there's a lot more than last time for sure. But
Yeah.
I'm really glad. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, why the heck are you still here?
But thank you for
like
staying
a
this
car
long.
crash.
Thank you. Yeah.
They like
Oh,
to watch
yeah.
us.
Can't
Oh,
look
it's so
away.
bad. Oh. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna sleep alongside our Russian and German viewers. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Goodbye.
Wait.
Make sure you have the end screen
No.
on.
Yeah. Overlay.
Yeah. Oh,
No, it's not overlay. It's in
it's in
pre-game.
Pre-game Tesseract. You go to end. You
Sure,
and
it's
you
not
push-
starting soon.
No.
Behind the scenes.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.